Welcome to the Garage with Evan and Friends. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. I fucked up already. I fucked up.
How'd you fuck up?
Welcome to the Garage, presented by Man Cave
shit.
Complex.
That's right.
Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Check out our website, mancavecomplex.com. That's where you get all of our merch. Is there a promo code or something?
I think there is.
What's the promo code?
Oh my goodness,
Ryan?
there's a promo code. Type in Garage 10 in your cart and you'll get 10% off. That's
What the
Garage
Schmankies?
10. Garage.
So that means 10%. If the shirt was 30, it'd be, I don't know. So
It's free, basically.
It's fucking free, bro. Hey, definitely didn't introduce you guys, right? So shut.
Introduce you.
To my left, as always, Mr. Ryan Regis.
Hey.
Across from me, fresh out of jail, Mr. Mike Bertolini.
Yo.
Hold on, where's your camera? Oh shit.
Oh, look at you fucking up already.
Already fucking up.
And
Multiple
next
times.
to him, another garage, a double garage alum. She's oh dude, we're broke. Here it is, there it is. Miss Steph Gaudio.
What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
What's
Say
up,
dude?
bro?
I
What's
didn't
up?
want to fucking be here.
I
You guys
did.
wouldn't shut up 10 minutes ago. Jesus Christ.
We've been trying to start for 45 minutes now.
Batteries died on the keyboard, on the mouse.
Wonderful Wednesday.
Bert was just telling dumb stories. So apparently the only time we hang out is when we do a podcast. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. You're just gonna automatically be a dick. That's
Yeah, I mean,
wonderful.
hello.
Jump right
Well,
into
hey,
it.
we have been planning to do a Sunday Fun Day and an actual garage reunion,
Yeah.
and it's just like never.
Have we really been
ever
planning it though?
happened. Well, we've talked about it.
Have we?
and
All
then
we
we've
said is
even-
it would be really fun to do.
Yeah, but then even me and Maria texted you, and we're like, "Yo, like let's start.
Let's get on it.
Let's put this together." And
Okay.
then
Always down.
And then we came up with locations.
Bert's schedule's
And then
free.
it was like stopped. Wait, are you like not working now?
No,
either?
no,
No,
I'm
he's
working,
got a
I'm
job.
working.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm always free. I'm always down for something.
Bert is always free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I gotta ask my pregnant wife
Oh.
because she's gonna want to come.
Yeah,
she's
no
my
shit.
designated driver.
There you go.
Factoter.
You're fucking drunk right now, aren't you?
Factoter.
Yeah.
So we'll come. We found out we're having a
Where-
girl.
well,
I know.
Okay.
I saw that. That's
What?
Oh yeah. Go
I was
ahead.
going to continue the conversation that we were having, but I just missed it. No. I was too late. I was too slow on the draw. Go
You're
ahead.
slow, bro. What do you want me to tell you?
You're having a girl. Congrats.
We're having a girl. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Congratulations.
We found out
That's
Saturday.
awesome.
Chelsea was super excited about it.
Her and her mom were
Oh
raging.
my god, the videos
And it's
are
raging
great.
in
And
Those
it's weird
videos.
because her mom knew, didn't she?
Nobody knew.
Oh, I
No.
thought, who knew?
Just her mom's friend Angela.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's usually only like one person
Yeah.
with the envelope.
Right. Well, I thought it was her mom, actually.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no family was allowed to
Okay.
To
That
have
makes
it.
sense.
for that
Because
reaction.
she was jumping
I
up
was
and
gonna say,
down, and I was
someone
like,
would leak
I feel like
it.
she knew. What
They
is
were
it?
going buck. Like I didn't care. I knew it was a girl. I was like, it's going to be a girl. Chelsea's like, no, it's going to be a boy. Blah blah blah. All this shit. I was like, don't make it seem like it's the worst fucking thing in the world if we have a boy right now. Like all this shit. She's like, no, I'd be happy either way. I was like, you want a girl? See, I just want a little princess.
Dude, the video
I just
proof,
want a
the
No,
video
that
proof
girl
of
would
your
be
dad
super
fucking
cute.
it up is great.
All right, so I announced it to everybody. 3. We're gonna start at 3, 2, 1, go. And like people were talking, so Chelsea repeated it. She's like, all right, yeah, in 3, 2, 1, go. My dad was just like, pop. Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Well, it was even quicker than that. She was just letting people know.
Yeah, it wasn't like she
Like,
was
guys,
like counting it
Guys,
down.
it's just gonna be 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
And then
And they just
and then
said
he
it.
you
popped
can see
it.
his little arms come out of the back.
And it scared
He's
her.
like, fuck
Everyone's
this,
like,
I'm
"Ah, fuck it." And I didn't even know what color it was. It's just blowing in the wind. I'm just like,
Color-
what is it?
color
Is
bias.
is it blue?
Oh my god, what is it? And then I see
that
Chelsea.
You see girls
And then I see Chelsea and her mom like.
I forgot you're colorblind. That's right.
So It's a cow.
I was like, someone say it.
I was like, all right. I can
We
tell
need a
from
banner
the
to
rest.
unroll, too.
You're like,
I don't know.
girl.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to spell it out in midair. The
And then
fuck?
how were your neighbors with all that confetti?
I told him it's biodegradable. Fucking relax. Even though I don't want his chicken to choke on it. I don't want his choke. So many stupid jokes with that. I want his chicken to choke on it.
Because he has a chicken.
He has a
People don't know
chicken.
he has a chicken.
Everybody was impressed by the chicken. I might get a chicken.
I would want a chicken.
His
Yeah.
coop.
Would you want a chicken?
It eats all the bugs.
Would you guys want a chicken?
No, I
Really?
wouldn't
What?
want a
Wait,
chicken.
I would definitely want a
I
chicken.
want
They
a
have the
monkey.
chicken. It eats all the bugs.
You want a monkey?
That's what
A
it does.
monkey. One of those like cute little monkeys.
Yeah, when they
So
shit,
just-
when they shit in their hand and throw it at you when you walk in
Or
the
they
door.
I was
rip
gonna
your
say,
face
dude.
off your
maybe
fucking
my
head.
monkey won't do that.
I'm gonna train him not to throw shit at me.
Apparently,
Not
monkeys
so
get really
sure.
jealous, so like nobody would be able to do anything in your house because they'll get super jealous, and then they start like ripping off body
Well,
parts.
he
of
would
others.
obviously have.
That would never- they
No,
start
I only
pulling
want one
fingers
of
and
those
shit off your
little
mom.
tiny ones. The one like, that you see videos of them like washing themselves in the sink. Like they're super cute.
I think you can get
Everything looks great on
Do you know
Instagram.
what
That's
you
not
can get
life.
talking about?
you
You're
can get a
shitting.
service monkey with those monkeys.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about this.
Yeah.
With the animal
Yeah.
podcast.
You have to have like no use of your arms and legs, but
Oh, so the monkey is your arms?
Yeah.
And your legs.
like you get a service monkey and he does all the shit that you need him to do.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
is
if I
wild.
want. I don't think I'd want one like that. I just want one
Or-
to like chill.
I think
You'd
it'd
also
be
have to
awesome,
use
though,
your-
to walk in someone's house and you just see this monkey just walking
With the remote in
The
his
monkey-
hand.
I was gonna say
just walking around like
he sticks his head out to see who it is, and he's like, it's just Bert. Fuck that.
Dude, that'd be
Phillies
so
are up
cool.
4-1.
Yeah.
Huh? Fuck you just said
you want
to me?
you want beer or no?
Yeah. Shit.
train him to get a beer. Oh my god, it'd be golden.
But you guys wouldn't want a chicken?
No.
I would definitely want a
I
chicken.
don't
Definitely. They eat all the bugs and shit.
Not only that, but you got eggs.
I don't know if it has eggs.
That one doesn't. You said.
I just made shit up. I don't fucking
Someone-
know. I didn't ask him about his chicken. How many eggs that chicken lay a day, huh?
Wait, how does that chicken not have eggs?
I don't think boys and girls chickens have eggs. It could be a boy.
Oh, okay.
Isn't a boy? No, never mind. Shut up.
I have
We don't
no
fact
idea.
check.
Cock. Was that what you
And-
Why
were
don't
gonna
you?
say?
Why,
Yeah, Google
why don't you
it.
Google that shit?
it.
We
Yeah.
gotta fucking.
The keyboard's not
Remember,
really working.
remember when I used to
fucking
get yelled
screen.
at all the time? Google that. Come on.
The
Get it up
keyboard's
there.
Because you were
working.
sitting over there on your phone,
Yeah, just
sticking
chilling.
around. You were like, "What's going on? What are we doing?"
Oh,
Bert, we're talking to you.
I need new batteries on the keyboard. We're having some serious.
Bert, did you? Are they new batteries?
No, I had to put them in the mouse
Oh, so you went back to the old batteries for it?
for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're having-
Are we recording?
yeah. Anyway,
We got to start over.
we don't know what part of the chicken has the eggs or which chicken has eggs. Guys,
part of the
it's
chicken
not
comes
important.
out of the butt, right?
What part
I
of
wouldn't
the
want a
chicken?
chicken. I wouldn't want a chicken.
No, yeah, not at all.
Other than a
Let's
monkey.
say it did have eggs.
A monkey or a pig? Like a pig would be cooler, I think, than
Like
a
a
chicken.
big pig or like the
No,
little
like-
the little
Well, I don't think-
even a big pig.
I was gonna say I think those little pigs, like they sell them as those, like what are they called?
teacups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
they
they-
just, like,
and then
fucking
they
run
actually
I think
grow.
I think they're actually supposed to be teacups and they just lie and then all of a
That's what
sudden
I'm
they just
saying.
get
And then
fucking
you
big.
buy it, you pay extra money
here's
for
the
it, and then
thing.
they become full-grown pigs.
Pigs are supposed to be enormous, so if you're shrinking pigs, that pig's not in good health.
Yeah, same thing with there's dogs like teacups. They like sit in
Yeah.
their fucking
Yeah,
hand.
and they fucking die.
yeah.
I don't think they're going in there and
Everybody-
shrinking
everybody
pigs.
dies
Dude,
Right.
have you ever heard of fucking veal?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
a-
a small cow.
Yeah, no, it's a child. It's a baby cow, isn't it?
Yeah,
I thought so.
They
You're
keep it in a
fucking-
cage and they fucking prong, and then
No,
Stop.
yeah,
I
stop.
hate thinking about that
They
shit.
don't.
Don't order
but you're
veal.
I don't
talking about
eat
like
veal ever.
shrinking and like stopping the growth of
See,
these
here's the
animals.
thing,
That's a baby calf or whatever.
Pigs are adorable. I love pigs. Pork is some of my favorite meat in the world.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That would really.
I'd
fuck up my
pet it
diet.
and be like,
That's what I'm saying. So like,
I'm gonna
skin
eat
you.
the fucking shit out of you.
as you're
I love
cooking
you.
bacon, and then Wilbur's just looking at you like that.
It's like I love you,
Wilbur-
pig.
I don't know. Wilbur can't help because I'm babe.
you don't get anything out of the pig.
Babe,
At
no,
least-
Charlotte's
Oh, no,
Web.
not
Charlotte's
Oh,
Charlotte's
no,
Web.
it's like, wait, hold on, babe.
Babe, his name's Babe. Babe in the
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Charlotte's Web.
At least
Charlotte's
the
Web.
chicken gives you eggs.
You're a
You don't
big
have to
egg
buy
guy,
eggs.
huh? You really keep bringing up
Well,
the eggs.
He's
and
like,
they
"But
and they eat
the
the bugs
eggs."
and any vermin, rodents.
I think
Yeah,
a
man.
raccoon
Take
could
care of
fuck
all
up a
that shit.
chicken. Is a raccoon a vermin?
Probably.
Well, I don't know what a vermin is.
It's like anything that like fucks your shit up, like squirrels, possums. I don't know, something like that. I don't think maybe groundhogs.
Google it. Google it.
I don't know. Who cares?
We can't Google it.
Chickens will fuck some shit up though.
Chickens are
I like it.
I
chickens are
guess.
dinosaurs, is what they are.
All right, that's the show for this week. Thanks for tuning in.
What else?
Chickens, monkeys.
I felt like we had
Chickens and monkeys.
We had some more
I'm
stuff to
pissed.
announce, and we just got into like just wild shit. Do we have anything? We still doing the Bend to the Shore bike tour. We got a website and some discount shit. Go ahead while I figure out this keyboard shit here.
Yeah, we got a website. You mentioned the website, the mancavecomplex.com.
Yeah, but like you're so much more better at it than me, so go ahead.
I'm better at a lot of things. It has
fucking.
It has all of our shit on it. It also has videos. Once we get videos up on YouTube, the videos go up on.
Yeah, I'm having a real tough time in the last 2 episodes. No reason why. I'm just
just fucking slacking over here. We are still doing the Bend to the Shore. We're still getting donations rolling in. We appreciate it.
Look at them slicks I got on there.
Oh, that's it? That's your bike?
Would you expect something else?
No.
That's it.
Where's
That's
the motor?
fucking-
Oh,
That's the shit
No,
bike.
That
how
thing.
pissed would you be you doing that? All of a sudden, it's just like.
Everybody,
Later, bitches.
fuck.
That dude's getting a stick thrown in his pegs ASAP.
Well, as long as he starts out from the front.
Yeah.
It is the bike ride from the Ben Franklin Bridge to Atlantic City. It raises money for Families Behind the Badge. In order to get to that website, you can also go to mancavecomplex.com. There's a yellow banner at the top. You can click Donate Now. It'll take you to our team page. We still only have 2 people on the team, even though everyone's coming up to us and being like, oh, dude, I want to ride that race with you guys. And we're
When
like,
is
yeah,
it?
cool, sign up.
Can you have people sign up?
Yeah,
Oh,
anybody
I
can
didn't
sign
know
up. It's
that.
just a normal race. And, like, you can choose if you want to be on the team.
So like
So you could choose to be
if someone
on
were
our
to
team.
choose or someone were to join your team, like they would also have to raise the money too, right?
Every rider has to raise $200.
Okay.
When is it?
July 28th. So right now it's a Sunday. It's gonna fucking suck. It's gonna be hot as shit.
that's like the worst thing I've ever
But
heard.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm definitely not going to lie to you and tell you I'm coming.
Yeah, like I did
Well, at least
the
you're not
Broad
gonna
Street
lie.
run, and the Broad Street run was the one thing I'm like, you know what? I did something. That's it. I'm good to go.
right, I'm actually really excited for it.
It's just you and Ev so far, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Everyone says they want to be in, and they're like, "Oh, how do I sign up? What do I got to do?" And I'll like send them a link or something like that, and then it's still just me and Ev, and that's fine. We don't need anybody else to ride with us.
I think it would be dope.
I just want to ride.
I was talking about how everyone wants to join in.
Everybody
and
wants to do everything.
We still got 2 people. It's okay.
I think
I mean,
it would be
Everyone's
cool.
like, oh, when are you sending shirts? When are you
ev-
selling shirts?
Yeah, and we got shirts up right
He's
now.
talking something completely
Is it like a
different.
deadline shirt like last time?
No,
Or
no,
Yeah,
deadline
we did.
merch, or is it just a time on? Like,
no. This is just a regular store.
cool.
Right
I
now
know my
there's
mom wants some.
right now there's
Your mom listen?
garage shirts.
No, she just wears the fucking 3/4 shirt all the
Oh
time.
yeah,
Right now there's garage shirts and man
I have
cave
too much
complex
love
shirts.
handle for that.
I wanted to ask you, is that like your thing, the man cave complex?
That's our thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Because I know he said
You
that
guys, you trying to make us fight or?
No, because one of the episodes I was listening to, you said it was like mostly you that like came up with shit. So
Where was I? The bathroom?
No, you were
What are you talking about?
You were literally the one who said it on the podcast.
Well, I said he created it because like obviously I can barely fucking
Read.
type and read.
Gotcha.
It's not his fault he can't read.
And only Mrs. Riley. Anybody got nails?
Yeah.
Jesus, you are all over the place right now.
Go ahead.
Oh shit.
What else do we have? We got Bend to the Shore. We got the website.
Damn, he's
We had
taking
the-
all the batteries.
We had
He's like,
we had the code for garage. So when you guys go home today,
Garage 10.
garage 10.
Got
Check
it.
out.
Because if it doesn't work, let me know. Because I did not test it.
Okay.
So just it
Great,
says it's
so I'm your
it
test
says
dummy?
it's in.
I'm like, that's weird. The price doubled.
Yeah. No, just click confirm buy. No big deal.
It's a glitch. Just
Are you
buy
from
it.
Ireland? Because when I see you, my penis doubles in size. No, he meant to say Dublin. His penis Dublin.
What is that? Hall Pass?
Dude, one of my favorite quotable movies is Hall Pass. That is such an underrated
Oh.
comedy. That is
It
a
is.
fantastic fucking movie. And I'm back.
I like to bend her over and show her the 50 states. Is that even a saying? It is now.
Dude, it's so fucking funny. That is... You've seen Hall Pass, Bert?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, classic.
It
I
is
haven't
funny.
seen it in forever, though.
Oh,
I
my
would have
God.
to watch it again.
It's definitely a good
I'd like to
one.
give you an Australian kiss. It's like a French kiss, just down under.
Because they had to come up with stupid pickup lines. Because obviously of the situation. You guys seen the
Yeah.
movie? Fuck.
Yeah. I'm the one who knew that was from Hall Pass.
All right, we're back. I'm sorry. All types of things happen on the computer screen.
Security's
I think the FBI just hacked into the mainframe. He's hacked into the mainframe.
Yeah, we had to change the setup of it because the security thing kept coming up and it kept breaking all the videos.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you did when you were here, but
Look,
thank God we fired you.
Look, it ran smooth as ice. All
Yeah,
right?
smooth as.
Besides
Balls were as smooth as eggs.
As ice.
Besides when I didn't hit record.
Right.
I did that fucking 2 weeks ago.
I turned it off.
Don't you
and this is
swear
one-
that it says start recording or recording and stop?
Well, I straight turned it off because we had it. We had like the hotkeys as what were they, like up and down, which was stupid. Like they're keys that you use.
Yeah.
Up and down were
That's
start
why
and stop.
mine weren't that.
Well, just start and stop.
Oh, okay.
Because you had the top row of the
of the number pad.
right for the cameras, which we still have, but I had it up and down for
You had
start and
hotkeys,
stop.
okay.
Yeah.
And you hit that on accident.
And I was trying to like scroll down, and I hit down a couple times, and
So
it
you had
stopped.
7
and it was,
videos.
Yeah.
It was 2 seconds long, not even.
No,
No,
I was
we were
hitting.
sitting
I
there,
stopped
yeah.
it. I stopped it in the middle of. We were probably like for 30 minutes of the epised.
It was like
I had hit
47 minutes.
down. Yeah, I had hit down.
I looked
and then
over.
we
I was like, "What the
continued.
fuck?" And then Ryan looked at me. He's like, "What'd you do?" and I, of course, I thought it was me. I was like, "Oh my god, did I not push record?"
Fucking idiot. So we lost more than half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever, dude.
Nice,
We got.
dude.
That just means we have to take more breaks because that means we're paying back attention. We gotta
Paying back
Start-
attention?
Paying back
Paying back
attention.
pay 'em
So
back
Steph, what's up, dude?
attention.
Nothing. I feel like I'm boring recently. All I do
Super
is
stressed
fucking-
out. Back in
Yeah.
school. Back
Awful.
to school.
Don't go to school. Kids, don't go to school.
You stay here. Stay as long as you
Stay as
can.
long as you can.
Yeah, just the thought of school really stresses me out. How's
Yeah.
it going?
It's going. I'm doing really well, surprisingly. That's why I was telling Bert, I'm like, if I can fucking do it, I have like a 4.0
Don't
right
listen
now.
to Robert.
You
No,
can do
I'm
it.
not
But
doing
no,
it.
it's definitely
Stop trying to
fucking
discourage
hard.
him from bettering himself.
Yeah.
Shit.
You don't need those loans.
No. That's exactly why I'm not going back.
Well, that's why I've been paying for school out of pocket because I don't want the loans.
Ballin'.
No. And that's like another thing that sucks is because, like, you're strapping yourself.
I thought it was weird you showed up in a Dodge Neon.
Oh, fuck you.
You mean
The people who make
I had
Dodge
to push it
Neons don't
into
even
the
like Dodge
parking
Neons.
you mean Cadillac Catera?
Yeah.
Is what you mean?
Yes.
1999.
But yeah, you know, life's grand. School's fun.
What else is going on? Anything?
You have to write papers and shit.
Yeah, and that's where I'm weirdly good at like science and like stuff like that because it's like I can just study this shit and there's a fucking answer and that's the answer. Whereas writing papers, you would think I'm good at bullshitting things, but I'm not. Like I can't write a
Yeah,
paper.
my
I don't know where to
creativity
start.
is
Yeah.
super low.
And I just don't know where
It
to
is.
start. And my grammar sucks. My spelling sucks. Like, so it's hard.
If I could
It's
skip the
fucking
basic
hard.
classes like math, just math, I'd be cool with it.
Religion? Do I really need to go
Oh,
back
I
to
don't
religion
know.
class?
You don't need religion unless you go to like Holy Family.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
how far removed I am from school. You guys still take
Do you have
religion?
theology 101?
Don't even know what
dude,
that is.
I
That's
can't, I
religion.
can't stand math, dude. Math is like the worst subject ever.
Oh, see, no, I don't mind math.
No, math. Like I took it. All right, so I tried to go back like a few years ago, and I was like, all right, if I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna take a math class first, just to like.
I'm gonna really
if I'm
crunch
gonna
these numbers.
pass this, then I'll be good. Like I'll go back. I'm in class, like raising my hand. Never in my entire life ever participated.
Mike Bertaline.
Yeah, killing it. Test comes, bombed. Test comes,
Really?
bombed. Yeah, like 3 tests in a row, never went back.
Did you have to pay for,
What a
like, did you
loser.
pay for that?
Yeah, like $500.
Oh, that's not bad.
Did
It
you go
was,
talk
it was
to
like a
the,
CCP like summer class. So
Yeah.
it
Did you
was
go
like-
talk to the teacher?
What?
Did you go talk to the teacher?
No, because like I'm good in class, and I just told. Like, no, I did.
Your
'Cause she
efforts
asked
there,
me-
Michael.
She
your
said she was
attendance
like,
is
yo,
great.
she's like, you're doing good in class, but I don't understand what happens when you get a test. And I'm like, I have no idea.
Well,
Literally
do you have
goes
I
right-
haven't. I literally
literally
have
goes right
anxiety
outside.
taking tests. Like that is a real thing. Because I was the same way. I was like doing so well in class. Like I had to take A&P bio, and I wasn't in school for 10 years at this point. So I'm like, fuck, this is a lot of shit like to take in. Like I didn't think I was going to do well, but I knew everything. It's just when I got the test, I was freaking the fuck out. And like my teacher, luckily she's like cool as shit, and she's actually one of the people writing my recommendation for nursing school. She like pulled me aside. she was like, "Are you all right?" She's like, "You're like fucking sweating. Like you look like you're about to cry." I was like, "I am about to cry." I was like, "I can't."
I took
was
900 milligrams of
sweating.
Adderall.
I'm like,
Look at this armpit sweat.
I was like, "Do you see this? Like, I'm freaking out." And then she like calmed me down. She's like, "You know this? Like, just take some time." She's like, "Even if you go over the time, like, no problem. Like, so even if you just communicate with them, like, more than half the time, they're going to be fucking cool."
And you
with
give
it.
her
Right,
free
'cause
drinks when she comes to the bar.
I took literature and
She's on
film,
me.
and we would like read a book and then watch a movie. Like that was I think it was like Monday, Thursday. We would
And what was
discuss
this?
literature and film.
Ugh.
So we would
How does
discuss
that go
the book.
together?
Because movies are made from books.
So
Some.
so everything.
Usually, yeah. So we would discuss like
Not my
the
movies.
book, and then
Song.
fucking dick.
God.
And then we would watch the movie on Thursday, and then we had to write papers on like how scenes were different from. What the fuck is so funny?
Dude, what was that laugh?
Fucking Shawshank. Fucking Stephen King. Ah, shit.
He's dead serious trying to talk. I'm
Yeah,
really trying.
get-
I'm really trying.
Finish your
I'm really
thought.
trying over here to stop laughing.
Let's go fuck myself.
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
we had to write like, and I still don't even know exactly what we were writing, but it was. I'm just gonna mute you guys. No big deal. Go ahead.
you
He said,
fucking
fuck
kidding
it. I don't care what you do.
Take 5. They told you that, right? Take 5.
Oh. But so we had to write like the difference about what happened and in the book versus what happened in the movie. But it wasn't like
that's
it wasn't.
actually interesting.
But it wasn't just like the book did it this way and the movie did it this way. It was like the cinematography of it. Like the book was sad and the movie was happy. Like it was weird.
Can I have an example
I don't even
of
know.
like what actual like movie and book
So
that
I
you
think
did?
I wrote as Bert and Ever outside.
Oh my god! What just
We. I have no idea what's going on right now.
What the fuck?
I can't look at it.
What just happened?
I'm sweating.
Oh my god!
Speaking of sweating,
We need a break.
Ev's throwing up over here.
Threw up. Bert's crying. What the fuck just happened?
So I think an
give me an
example.
example.
Yeah, we. So I'm just having a conversation with Steph here. You guys
Yeah.
I'm good. Let him get out of the room. I'm good.
like an example was Romeo and Juliet. Like one
Okay,
of the.
I was gonna ask that because they made that like movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And there was one like fucking old school like.
right. We
shot
watched.
pretty much by the book.
We
I
watched
guess.
the Leo one.
Okay.
And like one of the scenes that like he in the beginning he's like contemplating his life. I don't know, but like in the movie it's like all and I might be getting this mixed up, but in the movie it's like all like
Well, it's like
blue.
modern.
Right, but he's like everything's like blue and like the
1997?
sun's setting and it's dark and like it's supposed to be like sad, but in the play he's not sad. He's like
Yeah.
not. So like that's what you had to describe, not that the movie was in this big field and the play was in his house.
Shit.
Like so I kept doing the second thing. Like I would just say this is what happened in the book and this is what happened in the movie.
Yeah,
so
they're
all
like,
my
no.
papers were like D, C,
Yeah.
and then the one he after one of the tests he wrote on the top and he was like, come see me. And I was like, and I went in and I was like, hey, I want to talk about, and he was like, I know what you're doing. Like a lot of people have this
Can't believe we're
problem.
gonna suck that guy's dick.
And and like he walked through with me and I understood it what I think was a little bit more. And then I got a B and then 2 A's and ended up in the class with a B. But I went
Yeah,
back
that's awesome.
and I was like, oh, because he helped me out. And then I went back like a semester or 2 later and read the end of my shit. It was the exact same as the first ones. But he was like, he's trying, so I'm going to help him out.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
So you got a
long
pity
winded
bee.
story. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll
still-
fucking take it.
Hey, I guess.
Yeah, like that's what the same bio
whole life's
teacher
been
that I
pity.
was like talking about. I technically from like my averages, I probably should have gotten a B. Like just because of the way like my test scores went.
Right.
Because that one test I fucking bombed because I was having a legitimate anxiety attack
Right.
during it. So like I bombed that one, but I did really well in the other ones. And during class all the time, I was like, I'm like, yo, can you help me understand this? Like, I don't get this. And like, I was really good at lab. I'm really good at like learning shit in front of my face.
Hands-on.
Like, yeah. And so she gave me the A. What,
You guys
are
okay
like-
now? You guys settled now?
I'm not even looking at him.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
even,
not.
I'm not
I'm really
even-
not
I
okay.
looked over at Bert, and Bert's eyes were down, and he was just like, breathe.
I'm not okay.
Breathe.
I'm not
But
okay
yeah.
at all.
No, so that I'm just saying I get it because like I totally think she did the same thing for me.
Right.
But I mean, I'll fucking take it
Right, and that's what you need. And I mean,
because
if
it like
you
gives
put yourself
you that. I'm like, all right, fuck yeah, like you're an actual normal person, so am I. Like,
right, and you put yourself in that situation, like you're the teacher, and you're like, this person's trying really hard.
yeah,
They're just not fucking getting it. It's not like you're stupid or you're
not
lazy
trying.
or something like
if I was
that.
being lazy, she'd probably be like, fuck you.
Exactly.
You're getting the grade that you're getting.
and that's what I'm saying. Put yourself in that teacher's shoes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, they're fucking trying. Like,
And like I said, the way I
I
was
wish
looking
every
at
teacher
it,
did it for me.
well, that's what they usually would.
that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Because
It depends how you go about it.
right,
Okay,
because
that
you
makes
weren't
sense.
doing that extra stuff. Because they're
If you
teaching,
show the effort,
they're teaching fucking
Yeah.
200 people. They don't know who Mike is.
being
I
a
don't
college
fucking
teacher
remember.
has to be the
The
worst
fucking
type
worst.
of college or worst type of teaching.
Really?
See,
The
I
worst.
actually would think
Yeah.
it'd be the best. That's
I
what
think
I
it
would
would be the
teach if I
best.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Oh,
do a little pros and cons.
I agree. I think it sucks too.
Why? It's so
Why-
much
why
more
would it
lenient.
suck?
You're gonna
Yeah.
just teach to 200 people.
Here's
It
the
depends. I
main
guess
thing.
it also depends on the situation. Like CCP versus Harvard. Yeah, Harvard is a breeze for teachers, but like
CCP, you're dealing with like 20 people
20
in the class.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well,
no.
People probably don't care that they're there.
Here's my
Exactly.
situation.
Go ahead.
If I'm a teacher if I'm a college professor and you don't care, okay, you don't have to be here. You can leave. You don't have to ever come to class. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's so like
Oh,
if you
I
don't.
mean, I guess.
If I'm a high school
do you
teacher,
think about
I
that
need to
lawnmower
make
in the
sure that
background?
you
Yeah, like if you
You
fail, it looks
passed.
bad on me on the same time. If
Right.
you're a high school teacher, I think.
right. If I'm a college teacher, they're like, why did Steph fail? Because she never showed up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
You know
guess
what I mean?
that's
Like, it's-
right because like I guess they get paid either way. But
Right.
there's
you
also
do you as the college professor.
I do know
whatever.
though, like with college professors, like there's rate my professor. Like every time I'm going and like
5 stars
yeah.
like Uber.
Yeah, it's seriously just like that,
Nah,
like
I know, I remember
5.4
that. That's been
or
out forever.
4.5 and like 2.3. Like people actually go on and like tell like kids like about to register, like, yo, don't fucking take him. Like he's hard as shit, like hard grader. Like can't understand him because he's got broken English. Like whatever the case may be. Like people will rate you. So if like
So you think that would be a
that,
problem?
huh?
You think that would be a problem for you?
Well, I'm saying like for college professors, like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like they're like, oh, if they don't want to be here, they don't want to be here. Like whatever. Like I'm getting paid regardless. But at the same rate, if like all that shit's going on and like people are like, I don't know how it works. Like whoever's like the head of the board or whatever sees all this like negative reviews and he's realizing like half the fucking class is dropping out or failing, they'll probably be like, yo, bro, you're fucking done. Like what are you doing?
Right, but why are they giving you shitty reviews? I think that matters because sometimes you see shitty reviews and they're like, he's a dick. He didn't let me take extra credit because I couldn't.
Well,
And
yeah.
you're like,
That
Well,
definitely
yeah, that's your
"Oh,
fault.
yeah.
no, that 100% goes into it. But like
Or, like,
usually
he's
during it, it's
5-star.
honest reviews.
5-star. He's really hot, so you should take him. And you're
Yeah, like
"Where the fuck
obviously
does that
they're
matter?"
like this doesn't count. But like there's reviews where like it's like, dude, if you do the work, you'll be fine. Like
right.
it's a good class. Like, but if you slack, like you're gonna fail. It's like, okay, like this person obviously cares about the homework, or this person cares about
Right.
like the assignment. It's like now I know
So
what
I feel
have
like
to
they're
do.
the ones that the administrators are going to look at.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, like what I'm saying is like they're like constantly like trashing this teacher, and then they see like people drop out of his class because like a lot of people do that like in college because like what you said,
Right.
they're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drop him because he sucks or whatever.
Right.
Or if like a lot of people are failing,
He's got tenured though.
yeah,
But at that point, maybe all those people are dropping because he's a tough grader or something like that.
Yeah, they
Then-
realize they're not getting that leeway, like where they're
Right,
gonna be able
then-
to pick up their shit.
Yeah.
at the
Kids
end of
just
the
don't know
year.
how to
Then
work anymore.
Then the administration
You
might
go
be
out there and
saying,
you find that fucking dog. You
Then-
gotta fucking grind.
the administration might say, hey, be a little bit more lenient on your grading
Yeah.
because a lot of people are dropping because they can't handle your grades.
I'll take one, sir.
But sometimes there's tough classes. Sometimes there's like
Sure. It
organic
should be tough.
chemistry. I never had to take it, but like I always hear
Shake it
that
up.
it's super hard. So if there's a lot of people
She's a
dropping out
bartender.
of an organic chemistry class that's really hard, then it's not. You can't blame the teacher for that.
I got
It's
it.
hard material.
Thank God your mic wasn't on.
So why do you think that?
I just think college sucks because you're dealing with people who are just like, they're old enough where like they're not interested in like listening anymore. I don't know because college is a lot when people what
right there. No, I think you're gonna either have like if you're teaching at a CCP, like Chelsea said, Harvard or CCP. You're gonna have either the kids who are at CCP who don't give a shit.
Harvard's an extreme.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
right. What's
kids.
CCP? What's CCP?
Community College of Philadelphia
Oh,
versus
sorry.
Penn State Abington.
Okay.
The kids are at Abington, they want to be there. They're gonna put in the effort. When you have
Harvard's
kids,
different,
like when I went to CCP, I was just like, I'm here
kids.
just because I want to get an associate's, and that's
Right.
it.
Well,
It's like high school. Like,
All right,
I'm
that's
there
fine.
just
if
because.
you want to do the work, I'll give you the grade. If you don't want to do the work, I don't want
That's
to.
what I'm
do
saying.
Yeah,
well, here's
that's
the thing. All
pretty
right,
much
so
what it comes down
that's
to.
what like you're saying. College is you're paying for the class, so the teacher doesn't give a fuck anyway. But maybe the teacher needs so many people to graduate, so like that benefits them too. Like, oh, if you want this class to be a thing, so many people have to graduate or so many people have to attend. I just like the aspect
That's
of
where I
high
was
school.
getting at.
That
I
might
like-
be more of an issue in like arts areas.
I like the aspect of high school better, just because like they don't. High schoolers are like not lost, and I don't mean like it's cool to be around lost kids, but like you could be so much more like help them out with their actual lives and like.
Yeah, like
if you're
you see
teaching
them
shit,
more. And
nobody's gonna fail high school. They're getting them through. You actually have a relationship and you care about them because as a high school teacher, you're gonna have them for 4 years. You're not having some random kid for a semester. So like you're dealing with kids that you're gonna know. You're in that town. You probably had their brother. You probably had their sister. You probably had their cousin.
Aunt Perone's sister was my English teacher senior year.
Didn't you say she was fucking
She
hard
was
as nails?
hard as shit, especially on me.
Good.
Like, big time.
well, I mean,
Like, if you-
then
I
there's
said a
also
peep,
those people. But
Instant trouble.
See,
Like,
that could
instant.
backfire knowing.
if you what?
Like if I said
Yeah.
a peep in class, like people would be joking around. I'd be like, "Don't touch me, that's serious. Don't touch me." Like because if I did something, she was sending me right to the principal's office.
Damn.
You were the scapegoat.
It was actually my grandmom's office because I would get in trouble at judge.
Oh, how was that? Seeing your grandma?
I would just get sent there instead of the disciplinarian.
That's awesome.
Wait, you went to North too, didn't you?
Yeah, I went north for
Wait,
2
that's
years, then
so
judge for
funny.
2 years.
I look at this hoodie that I have.
He got beat up in the bathroom.
North.
Had a transfer.
North, I know. I drove by actually today. It's like some.
I don't know how I
Some
have
academy?
this. I don't know who this is. I think it might be Steph Hunt.
How about Our Lady of Consolation? What the fuck is that now?
I think it's Our Lady of Consolation.
No,
Sure
no, it's
isn't.
not.
No?
Sure.
Okay.
I've only seen people come out there like a few times. It's always little.
Is it a
kids.
school? Like, is it still
Yeah,
a
it's, I
school
feel like
of
it's
some
like a
sort?
charter. Like same thing with Leo's is like a charter.
By
What
the
is it?
way, when I tell people about our grade school, they're like fucking mind
What that we
blown.
had 12 people.
the whole
Including the
entire
teacher?
time.
The whole
The
time.
whole entire
Never
time.
switch classes?
They were like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you don't understand how fucking hard it was going to high school. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, we
No,
went in
like, it
blind.
was
we pretty
fucking
much went to
hard.
school in like a pirate ship. It was just like a
It's
real
like the
tall,
same
like
20 of us. Like,
Yeah.
and
Like
we
you-
were the biggest class.
yeah. I mean, we
32
probably
kids.
we probably graduated with what 28, 32. All right,
32.
So, which isn't a lot
was
compared
it?
to what
I
did
said
you graduate
30,
with at Rush or middle school, whatever it was.
Probably, I have no idea, but probably 160. or
Exactly,
something
there
like
was-
that, like-
And there was
30
probably
of us.
there was
Yeah.
probably 12 dudes in our class.
And it was
Nice.
from kindergarten
It's good numbers there, bruh.
to fucking 8th grade.
Yeah.
That whole entire time. Like
Yep.
the same
No one's allowed to
fucking-
move. You can't move? We're going to have 31?
And like all the same
Sit your ass
teachers,
down.
like
You got 3 more
everybody
years.
knew
You had the
everything
same
about
teachers
us.
for fucking 10 years.
It was. It
You
was
would get one
weird.
random new
Terrible.
one, and you're just like, ooh.
Yeah,
She's kind of hot.
Mr.
Really, she isn't,
Hoffman.
but like,
we were so excited about Mr.
Yeah.
Hoffman.
oh yeah,
You
let's talk
guys
about Mr.
loved
Hoffman.
him. Well,
Let's talk
we
about
can't.
Mr.
no,
Hoffman.
I feel bad. He
Why
is,
can't we talk about Mr. Hoffman?
He is on the struggle
listening.
bus nowadays.
Is he?
Yeah,
Did he get fired?
dude. You saw him.
Yeah, he's just banged up. Like when you say it. Like
Who
he,
is it?
Like, looks
So
like
you
me on
get-
like
Have
a
you seen
Friday
anyone
night.
with
Like
computers?
you know what I mean? Like he looks just like me, and I look at him.
He's
like,
got a
dude,
tough
you,
life.
You were literally teaching me how to type when I was in 8th grade.
Mavis speaking.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that. You had to do them fucking dumb typing things.
Oh
Where
my
you
Could
god.
have moved your
Time
fingers
in?
on Mavis speaking.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb,
You
but
have
like
to
I
put
could
your
type the
hands
shit
in
out
that
of it.
definitely
way.
need it.
I
yeah.
totally forgot about that. Holy shit.
I remember
Yeah, you had
subbing.
to-
It was like
It was like, oh, I forget.
I was
you had
never
to-
Daddy,
good
would
at
you
it.
like some sausage?
And then we had somebody else too, some weird dude.
yeah,
Mr.
we had
Mario
all
or
types
something
of
like that.
We had all
Mario.
types of weird
Mario?
computer teachers.
I don't remember that
He's like a
person.
short, chunky dude.
But I remember subbing for
Any
computer
sex
class.
offender in Northeast would just be our
Seriously.
computer teacher.
I remember subbing in computer class and having to have the kids do like typing shit.
You
And
taught?
I used to sub when I was in college.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. super easy job. It's like $80 a day.
He wore a toupee to class because he was scared for kids to make fun of him.
Yeah, except I had hair at that point. So.
I was like, wait, was that real? Oh my god.
Mr. Ricketts has
I
a
was super
toupee.
nervous. And it was the real bad one. That was just like on top.
just
I had a
sort of
chin strap
slipped
that
over.
went underneath and buckled right here.
It was Velcro. I wore Velcro.
No.
So what? Yeah.
But I had to like do these teaching exercises with these kids, or do these typing exercises with these kids, and every one of them fucking hated it.
You wore a beanie
Yeah.
when he had a
Like,
cold
this is
for when he
fucking
sneezed.
terrible.
The worst is that he started thinking about that and instantly started laughing before he even got
He has to
remotely
get it out
close.
first.
Yeah, he couldn't wait.
Shit.
Had to get it out.
And they hated it.
They
only
hate
that
it.
Matt
They
was
hate it, but,
speaking
like,
thing
you
was the
need
only
it.
one. Like the only thing I really hated was that.
They hate it, but you
type of
need
thing.
it. Like
Do
you
you
need
remember
to be able to fucking
word
type.
art? We were taught word art. Do you remember
Print
that?
art.
No,
No,
I
I think it
remember
was called
word
art. I think.
What on Microsoft?
Yeah, and
Word?
it was like
Clip art.
Oh no, it was lettering. It was
It was
lettering,
lettering, and
it
it
was
like
3D.
fucking. It was like you can have it this way, or it could be this
And you
way.
could put a shadow.
Or it's like
Yeah,
big to
exactly.
small, and then small to big. And we were like, "Oh, this is so fun! This is cool!" Like that's what we were fucking learning.
Yeah, and,
when are you ever
and
gonna
then
use
never
that?
ever used it again.
didn't
ever,
learn
ever
shit.
in my life.
It's fucking.
I mean, they really just have to teach you like young life skills. Like you don't remember any of that stupid shit.
I remember that shit.
I mean, how many times? How many
Yeah, so
times
hold
do
on,
you-
time out.
I throw the word photosynthesis out there just for shits and giggles every once
what
in a
was
while. When
that?
the fuck do you ever exactly?
Photosynthesis.
What photosynthesis?
Did I say that wrong?
Photographer.
Actually, I learned about that like 2 weeks ago in micro.
and
It's the same.
nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
in
Water
the
comes down and
photosynthesis
goes back
world.
up.
So now I have a question though. You guys went to Jersey in
It's
high
light,
school,
it's
right?
light.
Did you
It's
guys
fun.
have Dare?
Yeah,
All right. So I was just in classes last week, and
can't have it anymore.
yeah. So there was a girl. She was like, I don't know, like 18. who was
Where
in
were
there.
you?
I was in classes.
Class.
DUI
oh,
classes.
that's right. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
Son of a
there. I was
bitch.
like-
I was
Give
hitting.
me a drink.
I was there too.
I was in
bro.
DUI
I
cool.
got you.
Yeah.
No, so
If you're
there was a
28 and
girl-
don't have a DUI, get the fuck out.
there was a girl there, and she was like, I wish they would have like a high school class. She was talking about how like all her friends, they were talking about the heroin epidemic that's going on right now in Philly, and they were saying like they don't have any classes that like talk about the effects of drugs and this and that. And like I was sitting in the back, like obviously not talking. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I had Dare.
Yeah,
Like,
the
they
Dare
talked about how people
program.
put like paint cans on their heads and shit
Fuck
like that.
yeah.
Like I was like a sophomore in high school.
Dare
I'll still
program
learn. Yeah, like all
scared the
that.
shit out of me.
And
Dude, there was a name
I
for
was-
those videos that used to just fuck kids drunk driving, their heads would be hanging out the
Yeah,
window.
like
What was that
every-
called?
Didn't we have it in OLC?
Yeah, we did
Probably.
8th grade.
Yeah, and then I
They
had
were
it
like straight
again.
showing dead.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. So
What?
why did
They
they,
were like,
get rid
"Oh,
of
y'all
it?
want to see a dead body?"
Dare's not.
I want to see a dead body.
Dare's not allowed to be around anymore. Why?
Because kids are too soft.
That's
Because
why I know like
everybody
colada pins have
has
fucking
fucking-
designs on them, and I know that's
Oh,
why I know all
ecstasy
that
with
shit.
the
Yeah,
trucker
that's
girl
what
on
I'm
it.
saying.
I was like,
Like,
"Oh, I definitely want that
That's
one."
how I knew all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, see, I see the Superman bag. That's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me that one.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
that one. I
Like,
want the
that-
blue one.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like this girl was like, no, that we don't have that anymore. Like I think we should do that. And all these people were like, yeah, we should. They wrote a note, like a big ass like paragraph, every one of them.
Yeah,
to,
like, I will never
New
forget
Jersey
that.
State to try and get classes for people like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had that like 5 times while I was in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
Every
We
year in
seen it in high
we got
school
it.
too. But yeah, I remember we had it in 8th grade. All of a sudden, they like didn't give us a warning. They just started playing the shit.
Yeah, and I
out of
remember people started like leaving the fucking lunchroom.
it. Soft. People were soft. People weren't partying in 8th grade yet.
Oh,
There's a group of us
Dude,
like.
I
There's a group
was.
of us like.
I was hanging out with like fucking Dina Carnation and Ryan Capianca, like smoking like taking buds off like people, like smoking.
Oh, you guys were
cigarette
homeless, just wandering around,
butts.
going to the
Literally,
7-Eleven
like,
ashtrays.
splitting like a 6-pack of Coors Lights, and there was like 4 of us. I'm like,
Nice.
that was like.
I remember
fucking-
thinking,
that was like 7th.
if you got
grade.
teased, freshman year, you were balling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can hash out $10 instead of 5.
Yeah. And they
I've
were
never
original
had
too.
a
Originals are
Twisted Tea.
disgusting.
when I was in high school.
Oh, I did.
Neither did
All the
I.
time.
Never.
Neither
I
did I.
haven't
I
had
didn't even
one
know they
until like
existed.
3 years
Really?
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Well, there's nasty ass smeared off ices too. They were.
Yeah,
I drank
that
teas
was
all the time
big.
in high school.
Yeah, we've
'Cause-
had them in high school.
But no, we
Yeah.
were always like, everybody wanted like to get a bottle, like so it would be like a cheap ass keg or like a cheap case.
Or when we go
and
to a
then-
keg and you and Regina take
Drink
27
Vladimir.
shots of flat. They were, they
Or-
went to a keg with me and said they weren't drinking.
Okay.
And Greg Dablowski was selling shots of Vlad, and I'm telling you, in
Dude.
Dixie cups
fucking,
for like $1.
I died that night.
And I think we were sitting out at Presbyterian Church.
I peed on Regina.
Oh
shit.
Regina's dad came and picked her up. Oh, dude, it was so bad. Everything was so bad.
Regina,
It was so
you
bad.
know, Presbyterian Church, it's literally a Presbyterian church, and there's like hills, and then there's like this little like back alleyway, and then there's like the front steps. Regina was sitting on the front steps, and I was like up the hill peeing, and somehow the pee just came down and like on Regina.
And she
Went
had,
to
like-
the crack of her ass.
Yeah,
no,
she
like
was,
on
like,
her, like she was like laying.
They were wearing
and
them
it
like
was-
velvet. You know
shit.
them like those
velour,
sweatpants.
Yeah.
fucking
Those juicy
jumpsuits. Hell yeah! And then her
So-
dad picked her up, and she's like throwing up, and oh my god, it was awful.
We're all sitting there like not looking like
I had like an asthma attack, and you know who fucking helped me?
Kev Horbay.
No,
No, it was
Donnelly.
Kev Donnelly. I thought it
He
was
gave
Kev
me
Horbay.
a fucking inhaler because I had an asthma attack at the tracks.
When the fuck did you have asthma?
I still have asthma.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I do.
No.
Okay,
Can't breathe right now.
whatever.
You're confused.
I can't
maybe
breathe.
Maybe that's part of the problem in your classes when you're taking tests.
Oh, is it?
You're like, I have
Oh.
asthma, so
Yeah, no.
that's not how it works. That's not
I
how
don't think
asthma
it
works.
works like that.
No, but all right. Back to the initial thing. I can't
Yeah.
believe they took Dare out.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. The DARE program.
I was just trying to like look up because it's like
The reason why?
everything was talking about like how it was ineffective and
That's the
Not
reason why I learned
really.
it.
I feel like yeah.
I
I mean,
feel like
okay,
that's why
these are
I
two
was-
people versus everybody else in the country.
Well, I mean,
So you're saying
No
I
that
went to
offense.
like a
don't matter.
drug-infested
Yes,
school
exactly what I'm
freshman
saying.
year, so I mean, they were like,
I mean, is it ineffective? I don't know. If it's
"What?"
if it's ineffective, I mean, there's no reason not to show it though. Like, did it cost that much money to show the video?
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
people
why
are gonna
not?
do drugs and party. It is what it is. But
At least they can see some
Well, the
shit.
problem
to
is
if you
kinda,
save
like-
one,
they do all that other shit. Like they had the cop cars and that,
Oh,
that has
yeah.
to be painted, and they have to pay the cop to drive to all the festivals and shit like that, and
What was
Okay.
that?
you start losing money.
I never
They had
seen
like
a
a-
Dare cop car.
oh, we got
Oh.
tons of them.
Yeah,
Really?
we got too many. You can
Yeah.
have one of ours.
Yeah, we got boatloads of them.
I just seen one the other day because they were doing a Special Olympics run, torch run,
Oh,
or
they
something
got
like that.
fucking every comic book character on that bitch.
Yeah, on the truck.
Ridiculous.
Did you
Yeah.
see the Philly Pride car
No,
for that? What is that? LGBT, right? Is that what it is?
Gay
Yeah,
and lesbian,
yeah, LGBT,
Trinity,
yeah.
or
yeah,
transgender,
they had like
whatever it is.
they had a cop
This-
car
this is
painted with
unbelievable.
instead of the stripe, it was the rainbow going down it.
oh, okay, that look cool.
And you guys ever do Pride weekend or anything?
No, but
No.
I work
I would
right there,
love to.
right at Woody's, like the main hub,
Woody's is so
and it was trashed.
that a bar?
yeah. It's
like
a gay
like
bar.
parade trashed. Like
You work at a gay bar?
Eagles. No,
Didn't you just say that?
I
Why-
work right
why
there
would-
near
Now-
Could
Woody's.
have swore.
Now it makes sense that the gay bar is called Woody's. But go ahead.
It took you that long?
I didn't know what the fuck Woody's was.
Yeah, it's a gay bar, and it's like there's a bar at the bottom, a nightclub at the top, and on the side, right?
Yeah.
It's so.
It's like three different bars put
so
together.
Much fun.
Human
Oh.
Centipede.
But dude, it was like like walking to work, it was destroyed. Like trash cans flipped over, trash everywhere. It smelled like shit.
Damn.
Like I'm like, dude, these
So it's
they
New
really got
Orleans.
into it. There was like weaves
New
and
Orleans.
like
What was it?
flip-flops.
Was it just a parade?
It was a pride parade. It was
Pride parade.
It was this
25
Sunday,
years.
right? Or
Yeah, it was 25
Saturday?
Yeah, I know, it
years
just
or-
passed,
or
but
50
I-
years or something like that.
I was pretty sure it was a parade, but I didn't know if they did anything else too with it. Like,
It's they go down to like where apparently they like protested back then to when they initially like cleared it,
okay,
and it was like a big thing.
and that was before Let the Fire Burn.
I don't know. You got me, dude. I'm not up to date on it.
Is that
The
thing that you guys?
documentary
Yeah.
that we
Butchered.
struggled through.
I actually want to watch that.
It's really
Yeah,
fucking
it's
good. It's way
But-
better than what we did.
yeah, please watch it and
Speaking
don't judge it by what we said about
of
it. Because
documentaries, or I don't even know if you consider this a documentary. It's probably like a movie,
docu-series.
or that.
When they see us,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
on
you
episode.
watch
I knew
it?
it was going.
I'm on episode 2.
I just
Oh my
finished
God.
episode 1.
Wait, what is it?
When they see us.
No,
Dude,
Episode-
I finished that shit in 2 days.
I wanted to, but you know,
You
we
gotta
go to
space
bed-
it out
we go to
sometimes.
we go to bed early.
Yeah.
Space
And
it out, though.
episode 2, I just finished. I started watching a little bit of 3, and Chelsea's like, "Turn it off!
Oh.
Turn it off!"
I just
I
watched.
wish we could talk about it.
It's
so
really good.
Fucking good.
It's really good.
It's so fucking good.
All right, you know what? We'll put a pin in this. Write it down somewhere so we know that we have to bring this up.
Oh my god.
I just
Steph
watched-
won't be here, but she'll be screaming at her radio
I
like,
will, but
"Fuck!"
yeah.
I just watched episode 1, and it's like, it's tough.
It is
Yeah.
tough.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're
It's
like
not. It's
pissed,
not based on a
you're
true
sad.
story, but it definitely could
No,
be based on a true story.
It is a true story.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's
Central
100%
Park 5.
a true story. This is literally the people who it fucking happened. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is a true story.
My Harlem current events aren't up to date.
Well, no, I mean, I also finished it, but like, it shows you, like,
Okay,
what
okay,
actually
all right.
happened. And
Yeah.
All right, no
like, it shows
spoiler
you
alerts
them
for us.
now.
We'll finish it.
But no, it's so good. Like
It's so
even
good.
even after I finished it, like even though I watched it, I was like still researching it. Like I couldn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
enough of it. I was like hooked. Like it like
What's
puts
it
you in the
on?
feels.
Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
And Trump
It's
was one
only
of the
4
people that was
parts.
like
It's 4 parts.
pushing the
It's
death
fucking
penalty
good.
for him and shit.
Well, that's when I seen the footage, and all right, it makes a little more sense now.
Yeah, like it's like real.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like real shit.
Because I was sitting there, I was like, oh, look at this. Of course, they're throwing Trump in here, and I'm like a young
no,
Trump
yeah,
who's
this
talking
like
about
actually fucking
shit. But, okay,
happened.
no, it makes
yeah.
sense, and that's good.
But it's
Oh,
so
shit.
good.
All right, what time is it?
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Yeah, we can. Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I meant we'll have to come back to the docu series.
All right, we got off to a sloppy start, but we got a good second half coming up. You guys just wait. You got one? We got excited.
No, she don't.
Oh shit!
I was passing it to him, like a gentleman.
We were getting we got a little excited in the beginning.
Yeah, and while you're waiting for the second half to start, even though
Go
if
buy
you
a
listen to
shirt.
this, it'll go right through. Yeah, go to the website mancavecomplex.com.
Oh my god, did you see that? Dude, that fucking built. Okay. I wish you guys could see that. That was pretty fucking dope.
Let's go to halftime.
All right, to the reunion that we're not having.
It's happening.
Let's go.
I already hit it.
And we're back. Balls. Shake your balls. Shake your balls.
Waiting for
Shake
the
your balls.
song again. I was like,
Hey,
get ready
hey, it's the ball song. It's the ball song. Shake your motherfucking ball song. Your ball song. All right, guys. So we just had ourselves a nice long halftime piss.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to talk about? Relationships? Sure, why not?
Where did that come from?
Well, you were saying "Shake Your Ball" song. I had it.
Slip it in
Hey,
there.
speaking of shaking your ball song, so we're all at the age, we're 27, 28. We're all at the same age. Clay's 09. Congratulations, everybody. So, you guys doing any, like, 10-year reunion things? Have anybody reached out to you guys yet?
Yeah, but I'm probably
did- I
not gonna
did.
go
Because
I'm
you're
did
super
a
busy with
loser.
school.
I
but-
did mine.
No, because I'm
You already
a
did yours?
loser.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
at
shit.
Maggie's. It was like
What is
last
it at
month?
Maggie's? You guys live at Maggie's.
Last month.
Oh, just like you live at Whispers. Okay.
Whispers. Let me know where Whispers is at. 'Cause I'm definitely trying
It's
to come.
super dope.
Yeah.
Is it called Whispers?
I'm
Yeah.
offended.
Whistlers.
Whispers.
Now I'm
She came
offended.
so quick and just missed.
You would have did it.
So close.
Yeah. The disrespect is through the roof right now.
Whispers.
But here's the thing. That's our only choice. You guys have thousands of bars to pick
Oh,
from.
do we? In Northeast Philly, fucking name them. Patty Wax sucks. I worked there. Sorry,
Katie
just
O's is
kidding.
terrible.
Toads come to Patty Wax. Toads come to Patty Wax.
You
Oh,
already
no.
named more bars than we have. Go ahead.
Oh, really? That's like the only
No,
bar?
you guys have like nice bars. We have like corner bars that
Yeah,
are
like
shit.
Which
shitty
I'm
bars.
dying for.
But I'm not gonna lie, I do like Three Monkeys. They make
Oh, Three Monkeys is
bang and
awesome.
espresso martinis.
A tree in
like,
the middle of the bar that you never get service at. I love that one.
yeah, you really. That's service sucks for sure.
I'm over here. Here. I go to the shore just to get served.
Really, you get served more
No,
down the
Keenan's.
shore?
Those dudes are dicks too.
I was gonna say I don't think they serve.
They don't.
people
They literally
either.
just. They're making $1,000 a
Where?
night. They'll serve whoever they want.
Where?
Keenan's.
Oh my god.
They're probably
then
making more
what's
than
fucked
that.
I
up
only
is
get
they-
served there because I know them.
What's fucked up is they make up their own shit too.
Yeah.
You're like, can I have a Miller Lite? And they're like, yeah, $4. And then you go up to them again. They're
It's
like,
like
have a
$6.
Miller Lite, and they're like $6. And you're like, and you go to somebody else, they're like
And-
$3.
and you don't even
you're like,
question
what the
it.
fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
but you don't even question
because
it.
you're just like,
you're like,
fine.
okay, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
fine.
never go to the bar. I go to the tub girls
not only that,
Oh,
but
that's
yeah,
smart.
that's
because
you
I
also
used to
get
jerk off to it when I was
you
young.
also, you also go up and get 6 things. So if you're like, I need 3 Miller Lights, 2 Bud Lights, a shot of this, and a shot of this, and they're like $42, and you're like, I can't do the
I
math,
guess.
so
Yeah.
like, here you go.
But see, when you know people, it's wonderful. Like
See, that's what's fucked up.
you go there, like I literally drank probably me and my boyfriend probably drank like half a bottle, maybe more of Jameson, and then had God knows how many beers. And I was like, Werner, what's my tab? He was like,
there it is.
$20.
Yo, you're dropping
that's what I'm
names.
saying.
You
That's
can't
what's-
do
Cool.
that.
I mean, not Werner.
I'm gonna need everybody to move.
I
to
have
the-
a hookup
you
where
did it
I
again.
pay. Like,
Oh
What
my
the fuck, dude?
God,
oh.
Evan, the
That-
fuck is that?
That was a cake. Relax. I'm looking for the real tub girl.
Oh no.
But anyway, that's what it looked like.
But
is it?
Anyway, but that's what's more fucked up about it is because
Yeah.
if you know somebody, but also if you don't know somebody paid for your tab basically.
100%.
Somebody
But
got the
then,
same thing and
you
spent
know what?
$500.
The tips that you ain't giving them, we're giving them.
True.
So it all
But they're making the
balances
money
out.
on the other people because they only have to give Keenan's $100 on that tab, and they already charged the person $200, and then they're getting the tab on top of it.
I don't have like the hookup like she does. She knows a lot more bartenders. I have one bartender that I go and I only pay $30.
Yeah.
Right,
and that's everybody behind me drinks.
We go down with like our whole family, immediate family, extended family, friends, all that kind of stuff, and we'll walk into Keenan's with, I don't know, 20, 25 people, and 2 people get beers for everyone because of that.
There it is.
Yeah.
I can't
Look at
go
that.
get
that's
a beer.
fucked up.
Dude,
because I gotta wait.
Oh my god! It's like you can't not look at it. Like I
can't not
I don't
look
want
at it.
to, but I got
dude,
it.
come on.
Jesus Christ! I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so time out.
throw
Talking about
up just
Keenan's,
like Evan did
how did you feel about
previously.
the passing
Look at
of
that.
the Soul Cruiser?
I actually
apparently-
meant
I actually meant to text you about that.
Apparently,
Is it a Cyclops?
my-
like what is
my-
that?
Dad said,
Bro, look at that.
No, I'm not looking at it.
No, look at that one. Come on.
Guys, God damn it!
Oh my! I'm fucking scarred, dude.
No, that's I don't even understand what that is.
I put a Tito
I
scoop
don't-
in that and
I
just.
don't want to know it. Ew.
I dip with scoop it. It's like some hummus.
It's like hummus.
Go ahead.
So your
My
dad
bad.
said what, dude?
my dad said,
off, guys,
that show Shazam.
You're trying to be a nurse.
I know. I
Shazam.
used to get used to that show. Literally.
It's like a music show, like a American Idol type thing. The guy that won it
I know what you're talking about.
was the lead singer that died.
No way, right?
Yeah. Because
So I know you
at
guys
the
are
end
big,
of it,
you guys are big Soul Cruisers, right?
yeah, at the end of it, they talk about,
Oh
how,
shit!
like-
He was on that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
and he won.
I saw that he died there. That was so sad.
Yeah, he won.
They're like, oh, what do you do for a living? He's like, I just go around South Jersey
And
They're
do
in
this.
Philly, too.
and do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in Philly too.
I mean, they make $10,000 a fucking
I
night.
mean,
Yeah,
Philly's
we
pretty
actually
much just
had
like-
them at KDO's before. Speaking
Yeah.
of shitty
We
bars,
used to play at fucking at Chickies.
yeah, we were there at Chickies.
And it was the most annoying thing in the world because you would go out on the patio and it would be
They made-
mobbed wall to wall.
They made
they
us go,
have followers.
yeah, so
Yeah.
many people.
They're like Jerry Black.
They were at-
the
they
Gator
were
with the
at
heaters,
fucking-
the boss with the hot sauce.
I
We're
love
at
watching
Kearns, Palmyra,
No,
which
that
is
not good. It's
slightly
Jameson.
bigger than
That's not
this
the one
garage.
at State Road, is it?
No,
No, it's the
Okay.
one in Palmyra.
Okay. Well,
it's slightly bigger than this garage, and they bring 14 people, so they take up more than half of the bar, and people are trying to like dance and shit, and you can't. There's no fucking
Yeah.
room.
Jameson got a huge follow too.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So
Good.
does, so
I
does
said
fucking
Guinness. I'm
Richie
so happy that
Baker
none of
and
you guys were
fucking-
paying attention.
I knew what you were talking about.
I knew.
Guinness
that.
got
I was like
huge
Guinness.
follow.
No one turned. I was like, not
I
Guinness,
thought
not
the
Guinness.
sad part is I thought you said Jameson.
No.
I'm like, oh, Jameson.
So we're all at the age where.
Oh, yeah.
Has
back
been
to-
dying to
back
get into
to-
this.
Well, I mean, we could
conversation.
talk about drinking all day.
No,
but-
no, yeah, go ahead.
So we're at the age where, like, I guess things are getting more serious for others, but like, I don't know how to break this down. Like, pressure is put on some couples or some people, or like, especially with social media, it's so much more in your face.
Oh,
where
yeah.
like, you know, so and so's having a
Everybody.
baby, so and so's getting engaged, so and so's married. Like, oh, what are you guys doing here? Oh, well, guys, what are you doing there? Like, everyone thinks and we're all at different points. This is we're literally at like all at some
Yeah,
type
this
of different
is
point of our
different.
lives. So like, I thought this would be a good time to like talk about it. And I mean, obviously we talked about it in the break and all that shit. But like, who feels? I don't know even what question to ask. But like,
Well,
I'm
first
at, all
off,
right, I'll say I'm at the not the most extreme aspect, but I'm at.
You're
I
at
guess
the end game. I think.
I'm married.
You're definitely at the end game.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't call it an end game because I'm starting a new part of my life, having a baby. But like, I'm married and having a kid, so like that is quote unquote or whatever you want to say what you're supposed to be doing at this age.
Yeah.
Which no, you're not. But like anyway, that's like the pressure or what is put on people
Yeah.
in our age group or whatever. I mean, if you guys can explain it a different way, I don't.
no, I'm with you. I feel really.
Oh, no.
People get the pressure, and they think that they're supposed to meet this timeline, and I feel bad because like sometimes people are on different timelines. Like just because one person's on one timeline and they get married at 23,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you at 23 should be getting married, and they have kids at 25 doesn't mean that you're behind the 8 ball. If you're fucking 31 and aren't married and don't have kids, that's not a problem. Like, people have this, well, all my friends did, so like,
Right.
If I went off of
let's
that,
get married and let's have a kid right now. And you're like, relax, it's okay.
If I went off of that theory, every single one of my friends have either kids or married.
Right.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Right, and that's fine. That's their life.
Yeah,
I
don't even
And
think about that.
And what he said, banking off what he said, social media has a lot to do with it because
People start
trying to one-up
panicking.
like
shit.
Facebook or
Oh, for
Instagram
sure.
or whatever, like everybody's getting engaged, everybody's getting married, everybody's buying a house, whatever having a baby, like whatever the case may be, you see this and you're like, oh well, like this is working for them. Oh, like this seems like what I should be doing. Like I grew up with these people, I graduated with these people. Like why the fuck am I here? Well, there's a reason why you're here and they're there.
Well, that wasn't me trying to brag. I was just like we were all doing a thing. Like everyone
No,
did.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's what
And,
you were
like,
doing
yeah.
at all. Like
Right.
I think
It's
you're
just very interesting that we're all at
different
all
spots.
4 different parts
I
of it.
100%
And,
agree.
yeah.
Right, and it's
We're
okay
all
that
the
you're
same
at that
age.
spot, and
Yeah.
he's at that spot, and you're at that spot, and
And
I'm
you're
at this
there,
spot.
and that's
It's-
fine.
And what's
Right.
the hey and what's and if sorry for calling everybody, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying the 4 spots. I'm married, having a kid. Rye's been living with his girlfriend. You're looking to move in with your boyfriend and get
Right.
a house. And Bert's just fucking everybody he sees. Bert Gigolo over there, just walking around slinging dick.
Oh God.
The
But-
Bert on Instagram.
You Mike Bert.
And the,
Shit.
but yeah, and I feel bad for those people that feel pressure because what happens with them is they
rush into
panic.
something stupid.
They panic. They rush into something stupid. They
Yeah.
get married, maybe even have a kid, and then get divorced.
That's what's
And
wrong.
then
Or
with me.
they're
it's-
stuck in this unhappy situation
Exactly.
because they don't want to get divorced. They don't want to
could-
fuck it up.
I just
like,
couldn't imagine living unhappy, and that goes with work
Yeah.
too. Some people are stuck in a work job, like you have to pay the bills, so there's sometimes there's nothing you can do. I get it.
Yep.
You have to survive, but like to live your whole life unhappy, like you said, like all right, I got
and it's
I got
affecting your other life.
I got this chick pregnant
definitely
or this guy pregnant or he got me pregnant, and like now I'm stuck with him no matter what. Okay, that's one thing, but like to force a relationship or fake it, come on, dude. What are we?
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's selfish of me to say too, because like I've really, I'm lucky. Like we've never had me and Chelsea literally have no beef. We are so easygoing. Like we fight. If you were to hear the fights we have, it is the dumbest shit. The dumbest. You didn't wash my work scrubs. You're just like, oh god. I'm like, Chelsea, those dishes have been in the sink for 3 days. She's like, I'll do them in the morning. I'm like, you said that 3 fucking like we have no
Yeah.
serious
Right.
arguments, but I'm saying like some people like there's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like so. It's hard for me. It's easy for me to sit back and be like, "Oh, I can't believe this is going on and that's going on." But like, not everybody's in this great situation,
Well,
and I'm not. Nobody's in a bad situation. I'm
I
just
was
saying.
just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like we might look at you and be like, damn, like he's fucking lucky. He's got so
Yeah.
easy. But then there might be times where you are like, you don't even know. Like, you know, there's sometimes like this happens or sometimes this happens. And vice versa for all of us sitting at this table. Like
Right.
in different fucking
Oh
situations.
yeah, there's plenty of people who are married having kids that are very unhappy.
Yeah.
that's
Like,
not
I
good.
look at
That's
my
not
parents,
good.
I look at my parents. They've been literally they're about to celebrate they're not luckily they're not like loyal listeners,
You
but I'm
mother-
about to I'm sorry, but I'm like we're throwing them a surprise party for their 40th wedding
Debbie's
anniversary.
definitely watching.
I was gonna say this
Yeah.
is gonna be the
Yeah,
one.
man. 100%.
But
Can I
like
tell you, I
oh,
didn't want
Mike,
to edit any
they-
videos.
Mike
I'm
and Adam's
telling
on
you,
this?
they are like the people that
Little
you're like,
Mikey
damn,
Berline?
they're the exception. Like I look
Right.
at them, I'm like, how the fuck does like how are you guys still so obsessed with each other? Like that is not real.
Did you ever
Right,
catch
and
her
that's
banging?
Like-
that's what I'm saying. It's
I'm not gonna
no comment.
Definitely.
no comment.
But that
Daddy
that,
long stroke. Ed is
Oh,
fucking
God,
pounding
stop
it.
Stop
He's probably got long strokes
Oh,
too.
God,
He's like
stop
6'6".
it.
It's probably just like a.
Seriously, I will fucking throw this over your head. Ew! All right. Ew! I'm getting a.
Steph's just like, fuck you, Thunder!
Anybody need anything?
I'll take a stone.
the boy watch.
You missed the thing in the headphones.
It's
a big
but that's,
Ed quote.
That's what I'm saying. So that
Really? Do you really want?
those kind of situations,
No, I'm
Steph,
okay,
with
thank
with your family where they're still together and still
Thank you.
killing it, that doesn't happen when you start to panic on somebody else's timeline that you're like,
Kobe.
everyone else is married, so I need to get married. Like that's not how your parents got together.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
No, well, I will say this: they did. My parents.
Times were different too.
Yeah,
big
I was
time.
gonna say it's definitely different because they were very young, and my mom and my dad were just like quickly in love. They were inseparable, so they were like, let's get married, and then got quickly pregnant.
Did they live together before they got married?
They did.
See,
That's huge,
See?
guys. I'm telling you, that's huge.
we were talking about that.
Like, but then again, like what you said, there's a different time. There's no social media. There's no this, no that. Like they were fucking passing notes to each other in high school, and like
People had
they were
kids a lot younger
only-
too then.
Yeah, and they were like only with each other.
Prophylactics weren't
So I
as
feel
big.
like it is different. And then
Shut the
even,
fuck up.
and I'm sure they had their issues, and I'm sure they had their problems, but they fucking
Prophylactics.
I don't even know what that
Fucking
means.
dick.
Prophylactic. That's like an old term for like safe sex or some shit.
But yeah, because we were talking about in the break how like you were looking to move in with your boyfriend.
Yeah,
and
he's currently looking to buy a house.
right. I think that's super important.
I do too.
Like, just because there's so many little things about somebody that you can't see
Until you live with
until you live
Yeah.
with them,
100%.
and you're like, God, I can't stand how inoften she does the dishes, or she doesn't fucking do anything around the house, or she
She leaves the cap off. No, this isn't me saying, but just like dumb shit, like leave the cap off the toothpaste, and then it gets all
Right.
dry. You're just like, excuse me, ma'am, do you live in a barn?
right, and
Were
it's
you
Or, like,
raised
the
by
beard,
wolves?
The beard trimmings are all over the sink. I'm
Exactly.
like, dude, what the fuck?
Chelsea,
Exactly.
Clean
Chelsea put a knife to my neck,
the
and I never done it
sink.
again.
And-
Clean the sink.
and
Chelsea,
I don't
they
even
sound
live there.
they sound stupid, but that type of shit adds
Yeah,
up.
it starts
It just
eating.
starts
And you're like,
adding up.
he didn't clean the
Exactly.
fucking sink again, the third time in a row. I told him to clean the fucking sink, like it, and then
That's
it
what
builds
it
up,
is.
and you're like, go fuck yourself, you fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, good thing for me and Chelsea is that we're very quick to just like either call each other out or just like say what's wrong. We don't hold anything in. So like even if it's
That's how
something,
we are.
even if it's something stupid, just get it off your chest because you
Right.
don't want
To build up.
because you don't want to have that one fight every 2 months where you're just like,
Yeah, and everything's getting released.
And you're like,
Everything.
before I get into this, I have to close all the blinds.
yeah,
Because
I might strike you.
Yeah. But
might take a
But yeah,
flat
living-
hand to your fucking ass.
living with someone is
Actually, I always take a hand to her ass because
I dumb.
I mean, shit. I
like
live
to party.
with two of my buddies, and that's the same thing what you're saying. Like, even with them, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude, you are a
You know,
pig.
yeah, you're
dog.
my
Like-
best friend, but I can't live with you anymore.
Like you
Yeah.
put
Unless
it,
you
if
gotta
you
move
put
out.
a sip of lemonade back in the fridge, I'm gonna sock you. If you
I
do
would
it one more
leave the
time. Like,
trash on purpose to see if Paige, when I lived with Paige, I would leave it. I would
Shout
have
out
like
Paige.
fucking 4 trash bags out the door just to see. I'm like, I want to see if
or
she's
have it
gonna
when they grab
one out.
their mail and leave your mail in the mailbox. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's never happened. That would piss me
I'm
off.
sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You left mail in the. Oh, I grabbed mine. It's harder
right, you went
to
through
go
it.
through yours.
Yeah, but that's so. And I
Just
remember
grab it all.
I remember talking to my
Okay.
my buddy's dad. We were actually going to the Eagles NFC Championship game, and we're outside of Xfinity. And here we go.
Don't you fucking start.
It's happening again.
Don't you fucking start, you piece of shit.
Seriously, look
it.
away, look
Fucking
away.
stud with a
Continue,
nose. That
continue
fucking
your
stud with a
fucking
nose.
story.
So we're outside of Xfinity, and because I was just getting ready to buy my house, and my girlfriend was moving in with me, and he was like, "Yeah, you got to do that." And he's from
Seriously,
from,
go over there.
Bert, you son of a bitch.
he's from like a small town in Maryland, and he's our dad's age. He's 60 years old. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, damn, you still lived with your wife before you got married? And he was like, yeah, you got to. And that was somewhere where they were going to judge you for that. And he was like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. Like, I need to see if I could live with her before I was going to get married because...
That's the same shit. Like, people are like, oh, I don't fuck.
Are you kidding? It's making it so much worse.
you talking?
It's
when
like
people are like, nah, I'm saving myself for marriage. They're like, we can't fuck. Like, no, you got to give it a test ride.
Yeah,
don't
you
know what's going
100% got to give it a test drive.
yeah, because then you're
100%.
gonna have sex that first time and be like, wow,
Well,
that
you,
was a
you didn't
waste.
say a single word.
Yeah.
We just
I didn't know this thing
we
had
both
teeth.
held our breath the entire time.
Hey, True Blood, I didn't know this thing had teeth. Go ahead.
Like, what's happening? Yeah, just the whole time, and then you both like, okay,
Now we can breathe.
yeah.
I'm trying to be nice, but you stink down there. Did you poop recently?
No, this is too good. All right. Go ahead.
Definitely got a test drive, 100%.
But go ahead, finish.
Run that road back.
that was it for my story.
I'm cool.
That's the end.
I'm calmer than you are, bro.
Bro.
But like we're saying, like the pressure thing, just I don't know. Maybe we're giving a shout out to people. Don't feel the pressure because there's nothing worse than rushing into something. Don't rush into anything. It will all happen. I got lucky. Everybody, you guys are in relationships. You guys love the people you're with. That's fine. Shit happens.
But the thing
There's
is the pressure's different.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying it from my. That's what I'm saying. Like I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, like you said, you are the rare case.
I mean, all right. So I was in a relationship
lucky.
for 5 years, and I felt like I was getting pressured too, and I didn't.
But like, do you think you were getting pressured from her?
Her, 100%. Nobody else.
Because there's also the pressure from everyone else.
Yeah,
like,
no, nobody
I
else.
feel like the pressure from
my
everybody
boyfriend-
else is least. You're like, okay, whatever. But like, if they start pressuring, you're just like,
Well, see, no, because like me and my boyfriend, we don't pressure each other into anything, and like everyone else, like, well,
Anal
what
every
are you
once in a
doing
while,
this?
but-
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this and not this? And this, and then like we're sitting here like, and then we're talking like. I mean, like, I
Should
don't
we be
know.
doing that?
Are we doing something wrong? Like, should we be doing this first? And then I'm like, no, like, we have a fucking good thing going.
Right.
Like, maybe we're on the right path. But, like, they definitely get into your head and, like, make you double think about things. Or like what you said, like, social media definitely makes you, like, maybe we are on the like, I don't know. Like, it definitely fucks with your head.
All right.
But,
See,
like, so does your situation, though, too.
That's where I feel like being like your type of personality helps.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if somebody outside of my relationship is saying something, I'm like,
Yeah, who are you?
cool.
yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Because guess who isn't going to be involved in all this stuff? You.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck what you
so
say.
I call her my aunt. They're my uncle and my uncle Paul and his girlfriend Carrie have been together
Ever since I known you.
probably grade school. No, probably like towards the 8th grade. They've been together. They
Yeah.
have a kid now. They live together,
Young Uncle Paul's a stud.
and they both agree that they don't want to get married because they're
No, they're
scared it's going to
long-stroker?
change it.
Oh, Paul Hosgood? He long stroking. That a fact. With his tool belt on.
But what I'm getting at was like they all. What I'm getting at is like they probably have people around them who've pressured and who've gotten married, who have made
Oh,
kids, and they both look at each other. They're literally best friends. They go out every Thursday, regardless of anybody else. Doesn't matter.
That's like
who,
their thing.
That's their thing. Like my uncle, I like kind of copied that off of him. Like he's like every Thursday, it doesn't matter. Like I don't answer nobody but Carrie. Like it's just me and her. Like it doesn't matter who wants to
That's
go
good.
out. Doesn't matter
They
what's going
have
on.
kids or don't have kids?
They just had a kid.
Okay.
That's cool,
But,
though. Their
like,
day. Yeah.
that's he's like, dude, we go out, we drink, we can go out just to eat, but we normally he's like, we go out, get drunk, have a good time, then we go home.
Right.
Like that's what we do. But he's like, I look at him, I'm like, I ask him one time, like, why aren't you guys married? Like he's like, we're just scared it's gonna change.
Okay.
Like once you
That's
put
just like
That's
going
put that
home.
in if you put that in the situation, you're forcing me to like take
Yeah.
your name or like why? They're like it's a piece
Then
of
like
paper.
all
It
these
means
things
nothing.
have to come in
it
a
means
conversation.
nothing. My family has been pressuring them to have kids, and they both are just like, why?
I mean, that's up to them. That's
Are
the
you-
thing,
are
too.
you
Like,
gonna
it
take
definitely
care of the
means
kid?
something to me.
Yeah, like-
And
Like why? But they were doing it for my grandma. I could see on that point.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, dude, my uncle's like, I don't need to do that.
I see.
Why?
I see the points. Like some people are like, oh, it's only a piece of paper. Stuff that, but like, it definitely means something to me that her name is now
Oh,
Chelsea
for sure.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Like it's
But
I just feel
at
like-
his point, does it mean that much?
right.
To
They
him?
already been through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like because I obviously, regardless of where I am in my life, I want to be a mother. I want kids more than anything. Do I want them right now? No, because I'm trying to get like
Right,
my
you're
shit
still-
in line.
Mhm,
I'm trying to
absolutely.
finish school.
some
But
shit
yeah,
changes
like,
if you have a kid.
yeah, and like, and if I had a kid, like now, I know things would work out. Like somehow I would figure it out. But like,
Right.
obviously, everyone has their timeline, and my timeline's just a little bit different. Like, what if I have a kid before I get married? What if I get married then I have a kid? What if I graduate and like whatever it may be, regardless, it's fine either way. There's no right way, I don't think.
There's not a
personally.
right way for anything anymore.
No.
And there shouldn't be.
Right. And it doesn't matter
Everybody's
if
different. So what's the fuck? Oh my god.
it doesn't matter if you're where you are and all your friends were married with kids
Yeah.
at 23.
Dude,
That's
I'm
it.
the-
That doesn't
That's
speed
how
your
my
shit
friends
up.
all my
That's
best
Yeah. What am I
friends-
not going to go to Rye's wedding? All of a sudden, he's like, sorry, Rye. Weddings was like 10 years ago, dude.
Right.
These don't count. Like,
Right.
All of my
You-
best
you
friends
passed
are
it.
like my best girlfriends who I'm close with. Like maybe minus a few, they all have been graduated college, have been done this, been that. And I'm sitting here just like sitting pretty, going to college at 28. I live in my parents' basement right now. Like, yeah, me and my boyfriend, like, I might move in with him now. But, like, shit didn't add up the way everyone else's shit added up.
Right.
But I'm not mad at it either.
If it doesn't matter to use, then it doesn't fucking matter.
No.
Right.
But I just
You're
feel
your
like a
own
lot of
person.
people do actually struggle with that. And I, like, see people who are, like, trying to force shit or, like, are settling with shit. Like, I know someone very close to me who is...
What's her name?
I'm not going to... I am not... This is one thing I am not going to drop. I'm not naming dropping this.
We'll do it
but,
off the air. No big
But
deal.
they've been together for, like, fucking
Write it down and I'll show
ever.
you the camera.
They've been together forever. And they're just... I know.
I bet you I can
know.
guess.
Shut the fuck up.
Sarcasm.
I know
We'll start,
what she's feeling.
Let's start mouthing it to each other.
And it's just like, it's a sin because I wish I could just like
'Cause they're
fucking
Catholic?
shake her.
Oh,
And I could be like, listen, like, we both know what you want to do.
break up.
Don't listen to anybody else. Like, do what you think is good for you. Who cares about anybody else? What's good for you?
How about-
Right.
how
This
about
is your life.
Yeah, like that's what I was. This is what this whole thing started with. Is like I was talking about marriage, like whether I marry anybody, like if I marry my current boyfriend, whether I marry or if I don't get married, like whatever the case may be, it's crazy to think that like
You have a hickey
we
on
have
your neck, so things are going well.
this
I
is
don't.
a fucking burn mark. Actually,
Sure.
I swear to God.
Sure.
Dude,
yeah, I
I-
got one on my butt.
I like FaceTimed him and he was like,
Nice.
so, you cheated on me this weekend. I was like, yeah, because I slept at your house the whole weekend and I decided to curl my hair and I fucking burnt myself. So that's what happened.
Sure.
But anyway,
She had this whole thing planned out. Don't worry about it.
We all
God
seen
damn
your
it.
ads on Monet. You don't curl your hair with Monet.
I do curl my hair. with Monet,
I
so
seen your out of
suck a
shower
mother.
hair and it's all fluffy.
Oh, I can do that too. I can do it both ways.
Because it's,
But-
you know, the chemicals.
No, I forgot what I was going to say.
Because that was the way.
Oh, no, that was what I was going to say. Like, people were like, oh, like, you know, like, marriage is this. And I'm like, great. Like, if I marry Michael now, great. If I don't get married, fine. If I marry someone else, fine. But,
Oh,
like,
shit.
it's crazy to think that, like, this is our one life. Like, this is the one life that I got for the...
You don't get a redo.
For everything.
We
Like,
don't know that, but go ahead.
We're going on the premise that we don't.
It's just like crazy. It's like
I see the movie A
actually
Dog's Purpose,
crazy
so-
to think that like people jump into marriage the way they do. I'm like,
I
yo,
know.
bro, like this is it.
All right, here, I
Like,
will say this, though. It's
are
one
you
thing to jump into
serious?
a marriage with a person, but once a kid's involved, then it's just like...
yeah, but
Because anybody can get married and get divorced, but, like, once a kid's involved, you're just like, ooh...
yeah, but would you rather be fucking miserable with this person and pretend
All right, ready? I have
for a kid, or would
I
you
have
rather?
I have someone in this position right now.
Nice.
All
Shout
right,
him
ready?
out.
So no, definitely not. He's gonna know. He's gonna know exactly. I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say a name. All right, so they're married, right? So
Or
this-
he or she is gonna know, right?
What's it
No,
rhyme?
she definitely
Okay.
doesn't listen.
What's it rhyme with?
No. So they were together forever. They split up. He was supposed to move into my apartment with me. Instead, he got back with her. They were already engaged. He knocked her up. They got married, had a kid. Is now currently living in an apartment. She has the house, and they share custody of the kid. But she wants him back. She wants him back, and he wants to go back solely for the kid. But this is my point, and he made it. This is actually his point. He said, "I want to go back solely because of the kid, because I want to wake up next to him all the time. But at the same time, I would rather be at the position that I'm in right now, where he has no idea that me and her split up." Rather than just say 5 years from now when the kid's like 6 and can comprehend and be like, "Daddy, where are you going? Like, why are you leaving mommy?" Because he's not happy. He said he was only going back
Jesus Christ.
because of the kid.
yeah, like
He's not happy.
It's
He's
so
only going
Kids,
back.
kids don't understand that.
He doesn't understand right now, but when the kid's 7 and daddy's walking out
So,
the
like,
door.
he doesn't know any better.
Exactly. So
But
he's
see, if
like,
you
why
do
would
it
I rather be
soon
split?
enough.
Like, why would he? Yeah, why would he be? He's like, if I can stay split,
If that's
the
what
kid
he's
will-
used to,
He's
he-
gonna grow into.
Yeah.
That's just like that's how I was. My mom and dad were never together when I was born.
Yeah, so you don't know any better.
Exactly.
So it's almost, I feel like it's better that way. And that's why, like,
Yeah, stay
some
distant.
people
Why
fucking
be
waste
unhappy?
time being miserable in this one fucking life that you got to live. And,
Wait, didn't you have a YOLO tat?
ooh,
Ooh.
you want to bring that up?
Ooh.
But you can vouch for me. That was senior summer 2009.
That was before that all
Yeah.
came out.
So I was cooler than Drake.
Now, when you say you brought up the fact, and I don't want you to talk about this person in particular, but You said knocked her up. Like that's another thing that you see that
Is
people
it-
that's like
was it an
super sketch.
accident?
Exactly. That's
Is it
exactly what I was
his?
going. Don't say
No,
anything
no.
about
I
this.
was. Yeah. No. Okay.
But like
100% his kid. But yeah.
no. I meant like where they're like, oh, let's
was
have
it an
sex, and then
actual
like
accident?
she was off the pill, and she was like, I know how I'm gonna get him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna put a baby in
he
me.
said to me too. His one point was like, I know if I go back, I'm having another kid.
Damn.
Like he knows that. He was like, it's gonna.
How
happen.
hot is she?
Does she have beer flavored
Nah.
nipples?
No, but
That's
he
the
just said
question.
like he's like that's my luck. Like I already have one, and I'm trying to get out. I'm gonna go back because I'm going there for the kid, and
Go
all of a
back,
sudden I have
spray,
two.
and then there's two.
Spray. You spray.
I love when
that's-
people,
'cause
I
that's
love
what
when
we
people
talked
say
about
that,
that
like, oh,
before.
it wasn't planned. I'm like, oh,
That's
no?
exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, no, it wasn't? Because I know if you spackle the ovaries, what happens. I know what happens.
I know.
I know.
Everyone's like, oh, my God, it just feels so good. I'm like, does it? Because when does it feel bad to just nut on the butt cheeks and just walk away? Like, people are nuts.
How does it feel to not have a kid when you don't want one?
People are nuts. They're like, oh, you know, it wasn't planned. I'm like, you don't make any sense. Pull out your fucking meat and just shoot ropes. Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you. Anyway,
shoot
that's our
ropes.
piece. That's our piece.
I mean, that's
that was,
all.
That was a solid talk.
That's
Yeah.
all. I hit the bell by accident.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm
relax.
not doing that.
Take a PP break and do top five.
Sure. Yeah, we'll get in top
Anybody
five.
else have anything else
Yeah.
to say?
Nah. Just
not
shoot
really.
ropes.
Shoot ropes. Hey guys, shoot ropes. Shoot ropes, babes. Not without ropes.
Let's go.
Welcome to the garage with Evan and Friends, presented by Man Cave Complex.
Don't forget that.
I won't forget it. That's our host. Good for him. Follow us on Podcast Garage on
Good for
Instagram.
him.
Follow us. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast communities. Oh my God. God forbid I didn't do it. Our first sponsor. Shout out to Junk Rescue.
Oh shit.
For all your
Oh shit.
for all your junk needs. Call Junk
Well,
Rescue.
it wasn't. Never mind. we're missing a word. It wasn't junk, right?
It
was
still is Junk Rescue. So
no, but I mean like
what
it's
800
for all
see
your
junk.
moving needs or something like that.
Moving needs. 1-800 see you junk.
Shit.
Contact them.
We are fucking this
They'll
up.
get rid of all your stuff. Great company, great people. To my left, as always, Mr. Ryan Rickes.
Hey,
And across from us, we got a couple jailbirds. Just kidding. He made his way. Mom, I'm coming home. Mr. Mike Bertolini
Yo.
and Miss Steph Gaudio.
Hello, everyone.
Couple garage alums. I know, we're having a garage reunion. We're going to have a big party.
No, it's actually happening.
We'll see.
Fucking Sunday. Not
We'll-
this Sunday or the following, but some Sunday.
Well, yeah, one of these Sundays in the summer, yeah. Whenever I can drag my pregnant wife out of the house, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, our top five tonight. For the last couple of weeks, I've been doing the questions on Instagram, which have been like a big hit. They've been real cool. I really like doing that, but I felt like asking this question was super confusing, so I couldn't put it up.
it's
'Cause
still,
if I would've-
it's still confusing.
If
by
I
the
would
way.
have typed it up, so our top five tonight is top five things you hate that other people hate. Now, if I would have typed that, see how I put like the different oomph on it? Now, if
Yeah.
I would have just wrote that and said top five things you hate that people hate.
Yeah, it's confusing for sure.
Now, the reason I got this was Maria, who backed out. See you later, Maria.
Never
Rick-
coming on again.
Ricky Ree backed out on us. And so she was like, for example, like, I hate that people hate mayo. And I said, you know
Such
what?
a good one.
I said, you know what? That's incredible because
That
I
was the
love
example
mayo.
he gave
Same.
me.
And I love mayo because why would you hate mayo? It's good on everything.
It is.
Turkey Club.
It's even good.
And not only that,
mixed
like-
with other condiments.
Right, like if you say you hate mayo, you probably don't. Like you hate
Like
the thought of mayo. You
tuna,
hate like the
chicken
like
salad.
when you take it out of the thing and it's like
Yeah, let's just not say too much.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like you're sucking a load out of someone's cock. All right.
Okay.
So
Vulgar.
I'm just saying, I'm so horny, You're supposed to pinch my ass when you needed air. Steph?
Adam Sandler movies are killing it tonight. I'll tell you.
Steph,
Oh no.
top 5 things that you hate that other people hate.
That is so good.
What is your number 5?
All right.
And people will get an idea of what we're talking about after the first round, I assume.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, because they're still confused. Because I'm still confused.
All right, so I love that you brought that up because when we were talking about this earlier, you brought up for example, like people hating mayo. And that is literally it drives me nuts. So again, because I was kind of confused on this top 5, I did my top 5 as like, my 5th is I hate people who hate not all condiments, but like people who hate mayo, for example, or people who can't stand to be around ketchup or mustard
How
or
do you have
blue
a
cheese.
fear of, how do you have
That's
a fear of
But
ketchup?
that's an actual thing,
Do
though.
you hate-
like,
you
I
hate all
fucking know
condiments?
people.
No,
You're a
all
liar.
condiments.
Bert's
No,
raising his
no,
hand.
You are
no.
a fucking
I
liar.
can't stand the smell of ketchup.
You're lying.
You're an idiot.
It's
You're
literally
stupid.
the worst smell ever.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
Have
should be
you
arrested.
ever
Yeah.
smelled like
It's
anything
what?
else?
Yeah, it's
The
terrible.
people who get ranch instead of blue cheese with wings.
Oh, you're a serial killer.
No, I
probably.
like condiments. I just can't stand
Listen.
I am,
mustard and
actually.
ketchup.
I am a condiment whore. I dip fucking everything in that shit. Like I don't care
I'm
what
such
it
a
is.
dipper.
I am.
I'll make nuggets just so me and Chelsea can dip all night.
Yeah, dude.
Chelsea, I'll make 55 nuggets. I'll have a honey mustard. I don't even like barbecue sauce or honey mustard, but I'll have them.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
'cause I like
just
to make
in
everybody-
case.
Nah, Sweet
You
Baby
never
Ray's.
know.
Yeah.
You get some
You
Sweet
never
Baby
Yeah,
Ray's.
hold on,
I'll do a
run that
ranch.
back.
I'll do hot sauce, and then I'll have a ranch and hot sauce mix.
Yeah,
Oh,
need
yeah.
that, need that.
See, that's what I was saying. Like mixing mayonnaise. Like when I get hoagies, I'll do mayonnaise and like,
That
fucking
should be
spicy mustard.
That's like
together.
an album cover. Mixing mayonnaise. New album
She said
coming.
it with that
Mixing
sass,
mayonnaise.
too.
But it's
coming
so
to you.
true. Like so obviously there is specific condiments that people seem to target. Like I said, mustard, fucking ketchup. You
I
Miracle
can't
Whip.
stand
People
ketchup.
People
And
literally
mayonnaise.
rather shave their skin off than eat Miracle Whip.
So-
Miracle Whip's decent.
But like
people hate
also,
Miracle Whip?
I
also
didn't even know people hated Miracle Whip.
Wait,
add it to the list.
Miracle Rip.
Miracle Whip. And blue cheese. Blue cheese is another one.
I love
like,
it.
you're,
The
I
chunkier
don't-
the
that doesn't
better.
bother me.
Oh, it drives me nuts. So that is my number 5. I
Reminds me
hate
of
people who
smegma
hate
coming out of someone's hole.
condiments when y'all are obviously serial killers. Like,
and like what makes it worse is you don't.
yeah, like have you actually dipped your fry into a honey mustard and a ketchup at the same time? And
You
your
don't-
life
you don't
didn't get
hate
Job,
changed?
please.
You
Didn't
don't
get
hate it.
changed?
I don't like ketchup, dude. I'm telling
See,
you right now.
You're
You
retarded.
started with this
There's no way.
in like high school or something like that,
You're a
and now
communist and you're left-handed.
everyone
I
knows
didn't
it.
Yeah,
You
someone
wanna-
told
I'm a picky
Someone
eater.
told him
I've
that they
tried,
don't like ketchup.
I've tried ketchup. It sucks.
Because it's in your head now.
It doesn't suck.
You're like, no, I'm
sucks.
supposed to
Yeah.
hate this.
You dislike it. I get
what
it. It's a mental block. You're wrong.
Whatever, dude.
Yep,
You're number
that's my
5.
number 5.
Yeah, I like it. I agree.
Thanks, man.
All right.
You're number 5.
My number 5.
Take a shot back at her.
8.
No. No. And I know a
I
couple
hate that
people
you hate
personally,
AIDS.
and this is one thing I just don't understand. People who don't like water.
I know people. My sister, Corey. She's like,
Yeah.
I just hate water. I'm like, well, you're not healthy then. I don't know what to tell you.
What do you drink?
I drink
How
so much
do you
fucking water.
not
That's what I'm
like
saying.
water?
What do you
double,
drink?
Double
Word-
filtrated at my house, baby.
But I don't
Don't fuck
understand.
around.
Like, what do you do to hydrate yourself? Everything else has
You
sugar.
have that thing on your spigot?
I don't fuck around.
He's got everything. He's got a pool
He
boy that comes in and
pours-
skims his
what's-
fucking
what's
sink.
the-
thing
what's
on
the
I
top,
spent
you put it
$29,000 on
your
this
spigot.
thing, and I did.
What's
I'm
the
just kidding.
what's the filter thing that people have in like their
Pureed or
yeah puree? What do you do?
The Brita.
You
Yeah.
pull
Brita.
a
Brita,
Brita
Brita.
into
Brita.
another Brita, so it's
Damn
double
right.
Brited.
Yeah.
Brita, I have 7.
Yeah. Double Britted.
Double British.
It's
That's how
double
you get.
Brited.
That's how you
British
get
squared.
That's how you get cancer, dude. You need to build up your immune system. You can't just
At
be
any-
You
having.
need the iron in the
At any
fucking
given
water,
time,
dude.
I have 9 Britas in my fridge.
I just don't understand how people don't like water. Like I don't get it.
No,
I'll
that
drink
makes
that
sense.
shit right out the faucet.
I honestly almost
The hose.
forget that
Yeah.
people don't like water. Like I forget that's even like a thing because that's
we used to
crazy.
drink it out the hose.
Yeah.
On my hose.
So yeah, people who
No,
don't
I love
like
it.
water.
Very good. That's a
my
good one.
number.
Because
Was a
people
good
do
one.
hate that.
Yeah, I like forget that's a thing.
My number 5 is gossip/drama.
You
You
hate
like-
people that hate that?
No, because they pretend that they hate it.
Oh, and then they
When
do.
deep
And
down
then
inside,
they,
they love
and
that
then
shit.
they engage in it so much.
Yes.
And you're like, you don't hate it though. If you
Ooh.
like it, say you like it.
That's a good one.
Well, here's
Like,
the thing.
don't pretend.
I don't hate drama. I just love drama when I'm not involved.
Yeah.
Like hearing gossip and fucking shits and gigs.
Right.
Come on, everybody loves that.
Right, but
I'm
that's
not a
different.
spreader or
That's
anything,
different
but
because you're like, I like it. It's the people that are like, don't bring that drama around here. But what did he say?
yeah,
What did he- how did he- And you're like,
yeah.
what,
And
are
they're
you-
literally
you-
sending a text as you
Right.
are telling them.
Yeah.
and they're
What
like,
was the
yeah,
word
I
again?
hate.
What did she say?
How do
I
you spell
hate.
these
Yeah,
things?
how did she say? And this was with his brother or what? Okay, yeah. I'm like, don't pretend that you
Yeah.
hate it. Embrace it. It's
That's
fine
a
if you
good
like it.
one.
Like it.
That is a good one.
Don't be like, no, I'm see,
I'm above it.
I'm drama free over here.
Drama-free. Oh, we're all good vibes over here, hon.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
But let me get a couple drinks in
You
me,
got
and then
AIDS
all
on
of a
your foot.
sudden. Number 5. Evan.
All right, my number 5 is gonna be pretty stupid, and I don't want to get like real political, but like I understand everybody has a voice. I hate when people sit there and complain about the president.
Oh, I was
It
going to
drives me
say
nuts.
that.
And like I'm not a political
I stayed
guy, but
away.
like when you're sitting there and like for example, like oh fucking Trump this, everybody voted, he won fair and square. I don't get it. I don't know what you want me to say. Like I just hate when people. I'm the same president. Like people talk. I don't
You're the
like.
same
It's not like
president?
I'm defending Trump.
That's why I didn't
No,
say
you're a big-
that.
you're a big Trump
because of-
fan.
No,
I
like
get
I'm
it.
not defending anybody, but I just hate when it's just like, oh, the Trump and this and this and I can't even stand to look at his face. I'm just like,
So, well, what are you going to do about
give it a fucking rest. There's never been a president in my lifetime, and God, I'm just saying, I'm only 28, but there's never been anything that's ever affected me, president-wise. There's never been a new president that came into effect and was just like, oh my God, things are changing.
Where's the funnel
Yeah.
cake?
Oh my god, the wine was ridiculous.
My number 5 is people who hate the president.
Number 4.
Nice.
Steph.
Oh, shit, that's me. Okay.
Oh, we're still playing this game.
I just forgot that I was first. Okay, so again, the same thing with my number 5, like how it's kind of general, but it's also not. There is specific foods. I just like couldn't hone in on just one. I hate people who hate.
She's
I can't
driving.
even get rid of this accent. I hate people who hate.
Is there a patty wax accent?
Who hate like certain foods. Like I know people who won't eat anything because there's an onion in it, or like won't eat sushi because they hate like it's not cooked, or like whatever. I'm like, you haven't even tried it. Have you ever tried it? Then if you hate it, okay, fine. But if you have never tried it and you refuse to eat it and you hate it, I can't stand that.
Especially
It
with,
drives
like,
me
ketchup?
nuts.
Especially when it's just one thing.
Yeah.
Like the onion. Like you put, there's onion on it. Oh, I can't eat it. Are
I'm
you
like-
allergic to onions?
Yeah.
No, I just don't like them.
I'm like,
Then
almost,
take it the
I
fuck
could
off.
bet you $100 that you have probably consumed an onion and never even knew about
Right.
it.
And probably was like, that was good.
That
What
was
was
really
in that?
fucking good. Exactly. Like,
An
you know
onion.
what? Bitch, it was onions.
All right.
Chopped up in
All
little
right. All right.
dice.
Onions,
Hold on, hold
onions
on,
and garlic.
hold on.
It makes
Hold
fucking
on.
Yeah.
everything taste
Here we
better.
go.
It's the best.
Bring the hate. I hate onions.
You are the worst person I think
I hate
I've ever
onions,
been in
but,
my life.
but
So here's the thing, I'm
I
not a
love
big
cheesesteak
fan.
egg rolls, and they always have onions in them, and
yeah.
I'll eat them.
So you actually don't hate onions. So don't
Because
say that
the
you hate
cheesesteak
onions.
and the cheese
But you
overpowers
are
them.
lying. You are literally lying. You can't
I'm
hate
not.
onions.
I promise you.
I'm getting so heated. You can't hate onions if you eat onions and you like it.
Well, there's different types of onions. Obviously, that's fried onions, and then a
Right.
raw onion tastes a lot different than a fried onion.
Facts.
Right. I'm not a big fan of onions, but I'll eat them.
Chelsea, I've been on an onion kick for the last. Chelsea's here. Everybody, Chelsea's in the house. Bam, bam, bam.
Just drives me nuts. And sushi. Sushi.
I like sushi.
Sushi's
Here's the
one.
thing. I love sushi. The first time I ever had sushi, Chelsea, sushi.
Why can
And,
no one talk today? I don't
I don't know.
I literally got the
thing.
fucking meat sweats. Like I took my first piece and I started sweating profusely.
Would you put too much wasabi on it or something?
No, I just was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? It's sushi. I'm eating sushi. Sushi.
20-year-old.
Yeah,
was
I was
it?
gonna say that's not even
I don't think
sushi.
I like it.
Fuck out of here! You gave
Oh,
me like a
it's
dragon
cooked
roll. There was
crab
like
and
there was a
cream
fucking
cheese.
fin and gills in that fucking thing that you
tell
fed
me you don't
It was
like
swimming
crab
when
and
I was
cream
holding it.
cheese?
I love
Come
no, I
on.
love sushi now.
Yeah.
Bert, you're number 4.
All right, number 4 is people who hate on country music.
Ooh, okay, that's actually one I
Who
didn't
has,
even
I-
think
who has
of.
2 thumbs and does that?
This guy.
I just don't understand. It's feel good music.
Yeah.
How can you hate it?
So, I would
They're
think
literally
Don't tell me
talking
what I do.
about beer, having a good time,
Don't scratch your belly. Like
getting
that.
drunk,
right, and
and vacation,
that's what I was gonna say. So like
and heartbreaks.
I don't hate country music, but like the only thing I can think of is that it's so like you can write a country song at any point. You just have to mention
a couple
beer.
things.
You have to mention your truck.
Yeah, I mean hammer and nail, like
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just like,
Ran and
but that's
out.
just
Shout out
like
to
with
Dan Ennis.
rap music though. Like rap music has to,
Money and
include
bitches.
exactly. So I feel like
But I like to degrade girls, so that's why I like hip hop.
Classic.
But yeah, country music.
I'll give it to
That's
you.
my number 4.
Whatever.
Go eat a
he's
fucking
like whatever.
onion.
Fuck Luke Bryan.
My number
Cancel my Luke
4.
Bryan tickets right now.
My number 4 is light beer. When people are like,
Oh, that's
good
such
one.
a good
Good
one.
one.
I do
Hey,
like
No,
good one.
That
Hey,
is
good
such
one,
a good one.
"What are you drinking? What are you drinking that shit? Oh,
Were you
fuck,
drinking
it's not
that
even-
water piss?
It's not even beer. You fucking. You need something that's a little.
God
kick
forbid I can tie my
or-
shoes
But
without holding
I
my
feel
breath.
like it's also the same for like craft beers.
Right.
It's
Right.
literally
Like, if they go the
same.
opposite
it's
way.
like people are pro light or pro like you
Right.
know.
I'm just gonna have a beer. Like
yeah,
just
like I will drink
don't get us
7
started,
different
get
ones.
out
How
of
about that?
right.
You missed a lot.
But that's funny.
I drink Miller Lite like when I'm gonna drink more than a couple beers.
Yeah.
But like I can have a craft beer, lager, an IPA. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
no,
don't
that-
tell me that
that's
like
a good one.
I drink shit beer because I didn't drink the
What, like
same beer
Coors
that you
water?
drank. Okay, true.
Drinking that water.
Like I'd rather drink 20 of these and be able to last through the night than.
Then sit on 3 IPAs.
But see, you're
I mean, I
the
do like
you're a
IPAs.
person that drinks.
Why don't you drink 'em?
hate,
Just sit
like
on 'em.
craft beers or whatever the case may be.
No, I think you like
it's-
craft, don't you?
Well, there's people who do both. There's people who are like very pro one or the other.
No, I agree. They're like super duper craft. Like they ask you, what's the percentage?
They're like,
and-
oh, what's your IPA?
Do you
on
taste
tap?
the
I'm like,
hops?
yeah.
None.
Is
We
it
have
hoppy?
none.
Is it hoppy?
There's no hops in these.
Is it hoppy? Is it hoppy?
There's
dude?
no hops in these.
Nah, dude, take it with your fucking handlebar mustache down the street.
Yeah.
All right? Keep walking.
Hipsters, move on.
Number 4.
My number 4. All right, this is another probably stupid one too. I hate people who hate like I'm gonna say LeBron, but I'm just gonna say like greatness. Like people who hate on people that are great.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
that's
to
a good
bank
one.
on
I
this
like
one.
that.
Just
Because-
and just better than them.
Right. Like people are like, oh, LeBron's not better than Jordan. I'm like, that doesn't mean he's not great.
Yeah.
Like people be like,
It's
oh,
a totally different fucking era.
right. It's just all this shit. Be like, oh, people, LeBron sucks. Look up.
Or like ever
Stop
since
hating on greatness.
ever since that what was that special called when he
Yeah, this
Went to South
Miami
Beach.
thing. Yeah.
all right, what else has he done
Stop
wrong in his
hating-
entire fucking
It doesn't
life?
matter because
Like,
before
just-
LeBron, they hated on Kobe, and then they hated on Jordan. People like we are in the era where we're just watching Jordan's highlights. People hated Jordan too, and before Jordan, they hated Larry Bird and they hated Magic, and that's just basketball. Like people hated. Stop hating on
Right,
greatness.
Tom Brady and
like, all
fucking
right,
Peyton
here's the
Manning.
thing. I don't root for the Patriots, obviously, because they're so good. But like, I
but
don't
for the
hate.
record, Tom
All right.
Brady sucks.
I don't like. I can't. How can I? There's no way I can root for LeBron. Like, here's the thing. Like, my brother's a huge Patriots and Tom Brady's fan for no reason, just because he's a front runner. And like, why would you ever be a Patriots fan
Yeah.
when you?
right,
Anyway,
from around here.
But I'm saying it's the same thing for me.
Especially.
Why would I ever be a LeBron's fan? I like the way he plays. Bud likes the way Tom Brady. But like Bud will like Tom Brady, but he'll hate on LeBron. No, they're the same guy. They're great. They're the greatest in their sport. Stop
All right,
hating.
what about
People
Sidney
hate-
Crosby?
He's the greatest in the sport.
He can't be touched because he's the best.
He has everything. He has a Stanley Cup, a World Cup,
that's
or
what I'm
the
saying. Yeah.
gold medal, whatever.
Yeah.
All that. He has everything.
That's what I'm saying.
But-
people sit there and complain, and, oh, you can't touch
Derek
him
Jeter
because
sucks.
when you touch him, you're literally
Right.
going to kill him. That's why you're going to touch him. When people go to tackle Tom Brady, they're going to fucking
Yeah,
kill
sure.
him. When they foul LeBron, they're literally going, hopefully, to hurt him.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm
Because you're
saying.
trying
Like,
to
you
you're
can
trying
root
to take him out because he's that fucking good. He's a game changer.
It's
Right.
one thing to root against the best and shit. Like, oh, Derek Jeter, the Yankees. I understand. I don't like the Yankees either, but Derek Jeter has been with the same team. He's retired now, obviously, but 20 years. He's the fucking man. He's fucked the hottest women in the world.
Yep.
He's one of the best baseball players who ever lived. He's a class act.
Yo, his going away video is so banging.
Dude, he's never got in trouble.
And
Like,
I think there's a difference between hate and respect.
Yeah.
Like I
okay,
I
I like that
wasn't-
because I respect Kobe, but I hate Kobe.
exactly.
Like, I hate myself for hating the
see-
same things that
Yeah. Like I feel like Kobe is a different ball game though because like how you were saying, like how can you like this?
Because he would have
person?
50 points and no assists.
Well, no, I'm saying like, well, I don't
On
know.
108
like, maybe
shots.
this is from like different people, but like him, like being like a Philly person, it's like, oh,
Oh, I'm a Philly
oh,
person.
you don't give a shit about that?
No, he's not a Philly person.
Well, he's an Eagles fan,
Okay.
so like to me, I'm like, I kind of respect you, but I still fucking hate you.
Well, here's the thing too. When like I learned about Kobe is when the Sixers were playing the Lakers in the 2001 Finals. You know what I mean? We're only 10 years old when that
Yeah.
happened. It's almost like fuck Kobe and Shaq. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like this,
Yeah, you don't know any better.
but I'm saying like you can root against somebody. I'll never root for Tom Brady, but
I know he's fucking good.
I know he's the best
Yeah.
quarterback, if not the best NFL player who's ever lived. He has more rings and fingers. I mean,
Yeah.
he's good looking, undrafted
I
free.
don't think he's good looking.
That's fine. He's an
personally.
undrafted free agent. He wasn't even
you don't like
drafted.
his Uggs?
No.
He's
We're
fucking-
talking about Brady, right?
No.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
also don't like the fact that he makes out his kids either. That's a little
Hey,
weird.
well, whatever. So, right. I hate that people hate on greatness.
Yeah,
This is a good one.
it is.
This was a good one.
Oh God, that's me.
Number 3.
Okay. All right, so I kind of bank off on yours, and I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say about this. I hate people that hate on Kanye.
That dude stinks.
What? I was waiting for it. I was waiting.
That dude
one
stinks.
of you. One of you. Come on.
I didn't
It's
want
fine.
Stinks.
I didn't want to be
He
there.
fucking stinks.
Okay, this is my thing.
He made the ugliest shoes popular, and he ruined New Balance forever. There's
So-
a pair
so
of dad
this-
New Balances in Foot Locker that are $180.
Also, what makes it worse is he was so fucking good.
Good, exactly. I liked them
But
back
see,
in
this,
the
so good.
this
like
is
2000s,
that is
he was-
exactly my fucking argument. Let me just cut you off. He's probably at least one of the best rappers that ever had come during our era. Correct? Yes, that is 100% a fact. What is he doing? Whether it's good, bad, upside down, fucking left side, right, I don't give a shit. He is keeping himself in the media. He's getting paid for everything he's doing. He's doing
for
everything.
sure.
There's a
He's
difference
doing
of
everything
being
the right
smart.
way.
Right.
There's a
And
difference of being
Yeah, but
smart.
do you think he gives a fuck what
No,
any
he
of us
doesn't,
think?
as he shouldn't.
He's doing everything that he should be doing, and people are hating him.
Right. He's
for
making
it.
a ton of money.
Yeah,
making a ton
he's
of money.
doing
Like,
Same like
everything.
Kardashian.
like my favorite preacher says, Joel Osteen, it's none of my business. It's none of my business what other people think of me.
All right, well,
All right,
Kanye.
but
No, I don't dislike Kanye. I hate his take on the fashion
hold
game,
on.
but his music, some
I
of my
hate
favorite
his
music in the world.
antics.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All right,
saying.
so I hate his antics. The shit that he thinks that he's like fucking God and no one's above him, and he thinks he wants to sit down with fucking Trump.
It's
If you were
all-
busting nuts on
it
Kim
is
Kardashian's
all
butt,
for
you would
show.
feel like that
oh, it
too.
definitely is 100%.
it
And
is
he
all for show.
I'm sorry, he definitely
so
comes
he
in her.
plays. He definitely does. He plays the game right.
Yeah, no shit.
Fill her up.
Everybody's talking about him. Everyone's buying his fucking shit. Everybody's talking negative, about whatever it may be. He is constantly in it, and that's exactly what he's there. That's what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he has the market cornered.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's still one of the best rappers there is.
That's
so-
where I think you're wrong on that one.
Actually, this
Cause my life is dope and I do dope.
that's from
I think
that's
he's
from Kanye or
his music.
Chappelle's talk
I
with
think his music isn't
Kanye.
as close to his popularity as good as his popularity.
Dude, his first 3 CDs are some
That's
of the best CDs
yeah.
I've ever heard in
All
my
right,
life.
Yeah.
then
Thank you.
Sure, yeah.
everything he
yeah.
But
releases
even-
now is
even-
trash.
No, you're
But
right.
no, that's not true because his most recent CD might not be like the best thing ever. But it's
Life
not
of Pablo?
awful at all.
Life of
Yeah,
Pablo
it's terrible.
stinks.
You think every single song stinks?
Stinks.
You don't like not one fucking song.
The album as a whole stinks.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, I don't think any of the songs are good.
All right, whatever. That's my. Go ahead. I'm done.
I mean, I don't.
You're a music guy. Come on.
Well,
No,
mu- music-
I
Music's
thought I had
opinionated,
made my
so
I thought I made my
All
opinion of
this is
Kanye.
Okay, I
opinionated.
agree.
This
I
is
agree.
all
I
opinionated.
agree
I
on her
love
side
Kanye's
of where
first 3
he's
albums.
doing everything right and everybody's hating on him for that.
Yeah.
I just
College
personally
Dropout,
think
I can't
Late
hate him.
his
Registration.
original thing that he's known for, music, stinks now compared to what he was.
And you know what?
Opinion.
Yo, and you know what? His
Fact.
personality will affect his music. That's just what it is.
Yeah, but this like what I'm saying is like people like automatically like, oh, like fuck Kanye, da, 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 da. But like this is what he wants. This is what he's doing on
Okay, well then he's
purpose.
doing the right thing.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah,
the right
no
thing because
shit.
he's selling
He's
them
good.
sneakers
Hey,
that
hey,
just got
hey.
released
Yeah.
for
We're not saying Kanye's.
a couple $100.
But
that
like
are
that was what I was
neon
saying. It's
fucking
like
green.
people hate on him,
Okay.
but like it drives me nuts that people hate on him because he like regardless of it.
Wasn't it a little bit of annoying though? He dyed his hair blonde. He was like, "I love Trump" and shit. Like that shit's. Come on, dude, just relax. We
So
don't need all this.
and also
His
I
antics.
think
Yeah, but like
His antics.
Everybody has that moment. Miley Cyrus had that moment. Fucking Katy Perry's going through it right now.
Yeah,
like,
but she wasn't
But
telling
nobody
me-
likes Katy Perry,
You know?
so like we don't talk about her.
I'm just saying, like everybody's
Nobody
got
cares
their
about
shit.
Katy Perry.
I think there's a difference between, especially with somebody like Kanye who draws out the deepest hate in people.
Mm-hmm.
That like, I'm just done with them.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even care.
Like,
for I don't
do
hate
whatever
him,
you
I
want.
just-
Like,
yeah, I don't
I'm
give
not
a
gonna
fuck.
listen to your music. I'm not gonna pay attention to what you're doing. I'm not gonna pay attention to what you're selling. You be over there. I'll be over here.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck about me, so it's not like I'm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's also people that are like, who? Don't you fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck
Yeah, I'm not gonna
him.
wait. Yeah,
I'm not
I'm not
on
gonna
that
waste my
level. I'm
energy.
definitely not on
That's
that
what
level.
I can't stand.
Yeah, I'm
is,
not on
like
that
you
level.
are literally going out of your way to just like portray, like whatever.
when a good Kanye song comes on, I'll listen to it. But I'm not going out of my
Until
way.
then,
to-
until then,
Here's the thing. This is a little. All right, no, I'll get to it. Get. I'm sorry. Get it, Bert.
No,
All
it's yeah, it is you.
All
Sorry.
right. So my next one is we were already kind of talking about this.
Is this 3 or 4?
This is
Three.
great.
I can't stand when people hate on Wildwood.
I was waiting for this. I couldn't wait for it.
We knew it was coming.
Because
I
well,
know.
Hey,
I was saying.
don't look at me.
No, I
Look
know,
at
I know,
somebody
but-
over here.
Dude,
Jersey
I'm-
Shore,
This
Jersey
is my
Shore.
point right here. If you had the chance to have a shore house down there, and you said this every time I go down, I have a good time, or it's Philly with a sand on the with a beach,
Yeah.
like suck a dick, dude. It's a beach, an hour and a half away.
You live in
with
Philly anyway,
two
so you see
bars
all
that are
of them.
fucking banging.
Exactly. So it's like, all right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, but that's my point though. Why do you why hate?
I don't. This is the thing. I don't hate Wildwood. I lived down
Should I
Wildwood.
quote-
My
should I
2000
quote your
Shut
tweet?
the fuck up. This is.
Should I quote your tweet?
No.
We got
no,
evidence.
No. All I said.
Pull it
all
up.
I
Bert's
said,
wearing a wire.
No. Oh, did you fucking screenshot this
No,
shit?
I
You
just
did, you
all I did was
motherfucker.
fucking look it up.
This is all I said was, why go down there when everybody's here?
Oh,
or
you
when
put it up
everybody
a
here's
tweet?
down there.
I'm bringing it up
Have
right
it?
now.
You have a
motherfucker.
tweet?
Yeah, I did just recently tweet about it. This is
you
my
and
thing.
Dever, you and Dever were talking about it.
No, Dever said something and I commented on it.
Yeah.
But so this
Okay,
is
now I know. Now I
this
know
is
how to
my
find
thing.
it. Okay.
My senior summer 2009, I had a shore house in there. It was like one of the best summers I
Yeah, I
had
was
in my
there.
fucking life. Yeah, it was one of
Lingerie
the best
party.
times of my life. I had a blast. I loved it. And every
you
time
remember.
that I do go
maybe
down, I
too
have a
far back.
blast. But at the same time, it's like you go down, it's like everybody from the Northeast is down there. So it's also as much fun as it is, it's also equally as annoying. But it's only certain times. Like that's all.
So you're
I
talking
meant
about
by it.
popular weekends.
Yeah.
Memorial Day
It's
weekend,
fucking
okay.
Okay.
awful. Like awful. I will never, ever, ever, ever go down to the shore on Memorial Day weekend ever again.
That's
in my life.
fine. That doesn't
Except
make
next
you
year.
hate Wildwood, though.
No, yeah, that's why I was saying like.
I like Seattle just as much as Wildwood. Everyone always has that. I love them too. Seattle's awesome too.
Seattle's dope, but I guess because we grew up in Wildwood, I
I like
moved
them
that.
both. I'm not
But
gonna
I
do a
haven't been
comparison
able
yet.
to really go out in Seattle. Like I was supposed to go this weekend. Like I'm all hyped for it, but I'm not going.
Look,
now.
we
But,
did a
like,
shore house in Wildwood.
Like
or,
I love,
Seattle.
I just like the fact of going down the shore. Like it doesn't matter where I go.
Yeah.
Like,
We
did
as
a
long
shore-
as I can chill on the beach and then
We
go
did
to
a shore
bar, I'm
house
cool
in
with that.
Seattle. It was fucking dope.
I
The
wasn't
OD,
there. I
no
wasn't
shower
there.
happy hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You weren't
that
there?
stuff's
Oh,
dope.
that's the best.
I
Like
think I
no
was
shower
still in
happy hour
school.
is the best.
Oh, maybe you were. It was
Like
so sick.
I went down Memorial Day weekend with Richie and like all the Tacony kids, and I had a fucking blast.
Of course. How about Rob's sun poisoning?
I
What
can-
was that about?
We sat on the beach for.
Ew.
We sat on the beach. I swear to God, same position, everything for probably like 2 hours, and he couldn't walk when we got to Keenan's.
Dude,
that
his
night.
ankles were the size of fucking tires.
He had huge bubbles on his legs.
Ew.
Who?
Rob Daniels, huge bubbles, huge sun poisoning bubbles. I swear, like I'm not kidding. This big.
How do you even get that? Like, is his skin that
Dude,
bad?
I'm pale as hell too. Like why
Nah,
didn't
he
I
must
get
work
him?
in an office or something.
Dude, it was. Dude, it was
He's a
weird.
house cat.
He got really big. Like he legit got in Keenan's and then came right home. And then the next day did the same exact thing. Like he was like, all right, I'm gonna tough it out. And then when I came home, he was like, dude, I can't move. Look at my legs. And
But I'm saying, like,
literally bubbles.
Damn.
all
I
over.
get it. I get it. How dudes are like, oh, what are you being so like queer for? But like, put on a little lotion, maybe.
Yeah,
little lotion?
Yeah.
100%.
Put on
I
some-
mean, I'm
I-
tan and I still.
I
put on
cut
lotion.
grass 24/7. You best believe I put on lotion
Yeah.
every single
Yeah,
day.
because if not, you'd be as red as that shirt.
Yeah, I'll die.
This is the first. I came
F
in the
died
house.
today.
I'll literally
Did you
burn.
hear him? Fucking
I'll
died
get,
today.
I'll have skin
Lobo.
cancer in 3 weeks.
I came home this week, Memorial Day weekend, and my mom was like, "This might be the first year you've ever came home without sun poisoning." Legit, every like I just get burned just because I'm.
Yeah.
I got that Irish.
You're
White.
see-through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable.
Your
WHIT.
translucent.
It's unbelievable. It's like
Bert's not white,
unbelievable.
he's clear.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But this year, I actually I realized I got burnt the first day, so I put a long sleeve shirt on and I put stuff on my legs, and then I got somewhat tan rather than being as red as this cup.
Yeah.
It's funny too because you can deal with the long sleeve shirt, but you need shorts on.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm worried
'Cause you
about
get that
our
little
ride.
breeze.
I'm gonna get fucking burnt.
Because I'll cut grass
mom-
a lot
my
of
mom
times
was
in
like-
long sleeve shirts, but
Yeah, my-
like I can have the shorts.
My mom was like,
Yeah.
"You better wear a long sleeve shirt when you ride the Bend to the Shore."
All right, this is a perfect picture.
Oh, shit.
I'm going shirtless.
That's Memorial Day weekend. That's Memorial Day weekend 2013.
Stop.
I'm as red as that Solo cup.
Yo, bro, he's like,
Oh, I thought
You're-
Steph was down there.
no. That is bad.
That's sitting Monday on the beach all day.
That
me
is
and Mike
Lobster.
Homer. Me and Mike Homer finished a full case of beer, and I went home. That week,
Oh
that
my
week I went
God,
to
man.
work, and I was getting up off the train, and I hit the chair next to me, and my skin literally peeled over.
Ew. Oh,
That's how burnt I was.
Ryan, you're number 3.
frick that.
My number 3 is kind of along the same lines as your country music, just top 40 music, current pop, could be country.
That
could
hate
be
on
rap.
it, or
No, that people are like, what? That mainstream One Direction, Justin Bieber. You're gonna sing the song in the car
Music's
when it comes
good.
on. So shut the fuck up.
Music is good no matter what. Like
I hate when
hate
people
when-
hate on genres. Period.
Yeah.
Like top
Right?
40,
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying.
fine.
Like,
no,
dude,
you're
you just
exactly
listen
right.
to it, dude.
You're
Just
literally
listen to it.
exactly right.
Right. But the thing is, they're gonna say that to you because they're underground. They make their own Spotify
I loved King
playlists
of
and
Leon's
shit like that.
before they got popular.
Right. And then they get in the car,
Okay, good for you.
and then they get in the car, and they're
Here's a
singing
gold
fucking
star.
Justin Bieber because it's a good song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you know damn well if that's played in the bar when you're fucking having a couple drinks and you
Right.
know,
They're hammering.
You
Is
are
it
gonna
too
be like-
late now to say sorry?
Yeah.
Like,
and you're
That's what
just
I'm
getting in it.
I mean, there
Music
is
is
an extent,
good.
though. There is an extent. I can't stand radio music just because you hear it so often.
of course.
It's not.
Right.
I don't hate on it.
Because
I
you
just
hear the
can't
same song.
Yeah, I can't stand when I flip
And then
to
you-
a different station
and the same
it's
song's on.
10 seconds
Yeah.
behind on the same song.
Right. I don't need
Yeah.
to hear.
yeah,
Fucking,
that's a little much.
I don't need to
but-
hear Bastille's new song fucking every hour. You're just like, okay, well,
That makes you hate that song,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make you hate the top 40.
everything.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You're like, all
I
right.
listen to
Down.
top 50 United States once in a while.
I like every-
That's why I got to throw it on every once in a
Yeah,
while
every once
because
in a while
I'll forget.
I want to hear
I
a
won't
few ones
hear.
that are coming out. You know.
Yeah, because I don't listen to the radio just about ever.
Yeah.
So I gotta like.
So sometimes like, what's
I'm
happening?
like, you guys hear this new song? And they're like, yeah, it's been on the radio for fucking a month.
It's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But I
Cool.
do. I really do dislike mumble rap.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
mean,
see,
genre-
that's
the whole
rap,
genre,
hip hop
dude,
in
it's
general
just-
drives me nuts because like we had a real
so
good
different.
because we still had a little bit of 80s like hip hop which it was
Dude,
getting started, but like 90s hip hop is the shit, and then early 2000s we had
I
such
was
good
listening
shit.
to 2000 playlist today.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying, of course,
2000s was
because
good
there's so much
too.
good shit. But then you hear a lot of stuff now, and it's just like you're just like.
But then you think about it and you're like, is it
Bad because I don't like it or it's not my time.
right, like
exactly?
All right, so there's one thing I think we
'Cause
talked
the
about.
people that were
are
older
we
than
our
us-
grandparents right
Right,
now?
right. I know, I totally agree, but like it comes to a point like no, this is not better than fucking.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
There's one video that I think I brought up when we did the music episode, where 6ix9ine. I don't know the exact like words he says.
Was that with the format we did best hip hop maybe?
No, it was me. You, no,
Oh,
no,
me,
no,
you,
no.
and Damsky.
Yeah.
And Rye was here too, I think.
So 6ix9ine was getting interviewed by like Shade or something like that, and he's like talking about like how he was saying something like, how do you do your craft? And he's like, what craft? And he's like, how you make your songs. And I'm just saying this. He's like, I flip flop dippity dop dop dop, and he's like, it doesn't matter as long as I say it fast. You guys are gonna not even know what I'm saying. So
Right.
and then you guys are gonna be like singing it like you know it.
And then we watched
It
that
make-
interview with Snoop and 50 Cent and
Yeah, that
who
that
else was
one.
on that?
That one
And,
where he doesn't know what he's
and
doing.
Snoop's like, all you have to do is do and he goes through like a little thing, and they're all laughing because they're like, it sounds like a fucking song.
Yeah, and you don't know what they're saying. They're making no sense, but they rhyme it and say it quick over a cool beat. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
what I
watched.
said, like
That's
once you hit a
pathetic,
certain point, like
actually.
once you like make it, you can just keep making it. You
Yeah.
know they say like money makes money,
It
but
definitely.
like once
does.
you
Yeah.
get to a certain point,
It's
all
like,
right, like it's one thing. All right, money makes money. All right, if I had the money to place a $50,000 bet, like every once in a while, and you hit one of them, like you're good for a
yeah.
while. You know what I
can
mean?
Do it
But
again.
like it's the same thing. Like once you make it, there's so many good rappers, and you see people on Instagram and all shit. You're like, oh, he's pretty good, but like they'll never make it. And then you see some people that make it. You're just like, what the fuck is
Well,
this?
well, you just said like I don't know if it was a joke or not, but like Lil Wayne used to have like some some good ass songs. And, like,
He wasn't
whatever.
even that good.
But like he did, he had some like good shit, and then out of nowhere, it was like, "Are you a fucking computer?" like
He'd be like,
do
yeah,
you
oh, I
have
go
an
on that
actual
water
voice?
and I'm blah, blah, blah. You're just like,
Like
what?
everything was so autotune. Like it went from like kind of to like a little bit to like that was all it was.
Right, which is why I say I've always said this. Fuck T-Pain.
Oh, T-Pain.
But whoa,
For
he
ruining,
can fucking
for
sing.
bringing in, for sure.
I
But he
heard
brought in
him
this auto tune.
otherwise, he can
was
sing.
he was the first one that I remember bringing.
Yeah,
in
but
auto-tune.
It went from
And
a
then everyone
riff.
brought in
It went from
auto-tune.
like a riff of
Yeah.
autotune to like a full blown verse
but I
to
have
a
the-
full blown
Fucking
If
song.
I have the
of auto-tune.
auto-tune T-Pain actually singing, then like it's not good. Like I know Pink can sing good. I know Lady Gaga.
No,
can sing,
T-Pain can
but their radio
actually
songs
sing.
aren't. I know, but their radio songs aren't
Oh, yeah.
showing off their skill. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So if I have the YouTube
Yeah.
acoustic T-Pain, then you're not doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's like, are you actually a real artist?
My number
But
three.
back to the mumble rap. We've watched at my work. We've watched the video of Designer at I want to say maybe 2017 VMAs, and he's hammered. And they
And who's
grab
this?
him,
Designer?
Yeah, the guy that sung Panda.
Panda, yeah.
Panda.
Literally a song about panda.
Yeah.
It's because he
So-
won it at the fair.
They grab him off the red carpet, and like I said, he's hammered. And she's like, "Can you do a little freestyle for us?" And she's like, "I'll kick a beat." And she's
No.
like, she does like a little beat, and he's like,
Yeah, like he had nothing.
And she's like, "Oh, thanks."
There
And
goes
like,
my
he
agent.
did
nothing.
nothing because he's
It's
not a rapper.
embarrassing.
He
There's
can't
a
do that freestyle shit.
there's a
Like,
video of the dude I think it's like Little Yachty or something like that.
He's
It
trash with
does
the
the s-
beats?
Yeah, it does the same exact thing. Like where he's like, it might have been like Shade again. Like where like there's a beat and he's like, no, yo, stop doing that. Like I'm not like. So he's like, all right. He kicks the beat again, and he's like getting into it, and he's like. And he's like, oh, and he's like, yo, stop! Like you're messing me up. Like he's like, what do you mean I'm messing you up? I'm just putting another into your fucking verse.
right.
I'm fucking you up that bad. He's like, I can't think.
It's like, shut
Yeah.
up.
He's like, I'm not
It's
rapping.
excuses.
He's the dude that said like, I'm not rapping over that old ass beat. Like, oh no, that's Lil
Okay.
Uzi.
So we'll
Lil
do a
Uzi
new
said
one, or-
he's like, I'm not rapping over that old ass beat. Like no, he said I'm a rock star. That's what he said.
Okay.
It's
Good,
dude,
good
it's-
freestyle,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Good job, man.
Number 3.
My number 3 is people who hate on social media. Now, give me a second. I'm not pro social media, and I'm not con social media. I'm just saying, like, people who just think it's the end of the world. So here's what I'm saying. If it doesn't affect you, just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it
That's
go.
how I feel about Kanye.
Right, that's
He
fine.
doesn't affect me
But people
anymore.
are so gung-ho on some shit that they're just like, whoa, I wish all social media was just cancel all this shit. Like, relax. Just relax.
Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
What's bothering you so much? Like, what is it? Like, did somebody
Right, do
say
you
something
do
about
you? Have
you?
social media? Do you?
Like,
And
it would
that's
be
the
one
beautiful
thing.
thing about it, though, is you can have it.
You
or
can pick
don't.
and choose who you follow. You can pick and choose what you listen to. You can pick and choose what you see. Like, does it bother you that much that what? Like, if you were famous and, like, you were getting hate, then I can get it. But, like, what causes you to be so pissed? Like, say we're all sitting here, like, hanging out, and, like, somebody's just like, yo, I hate social media. This is fucking bullshit. Like, what are you upset
You know who
about?
says that? Kevin Durant. He's like, man, I hate social media, man.
Easy
Fuck this
Sniper 25 burner
It's like,
account.
do
like,
you actually?
but I'm saying, like,
As he tweeted out,
But, like, I
everybody know
understand-
about his
Yeah.
injury.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
I understand, like, social media is not the greatest thing in the world, and people are so addicted to it. Like, it hurts a lot of, like, younger kids and all this shit. But, like, why does it bother you so much? If it doesn't physically affect you, like, if you're not on it or you're not following, like, who cares? Like, what?
Well, maybe they're looking
I
out
agree.
for the well-being of the young citizens. They're like, these middle school kids are going on Instagram and.
But some
they're
people have, like,
messing
so
with
much hate for
body
it. So,
images and-
Instagram and Facebook are ruining the world. I'm like, really? Because I'm pretty sure you've been creeping on your ex-high school girlfriend from 40 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's bothering you? Like, what's the...
Yeah.
I don't...
Well, I also know, like well,
I understand
this
it's
goes-
annoying, but, like, why is it...
This goes back on, like, banking off of, like, our previous conversation before the top 5 and before the break. It's like social media. I don't know how to say it without sounding like bad, So, like, people think that they need, like, the validation or they need the attention. And, like, maybe that's why it, like, fucking ruins relationships, or people think that they need to do things that they don't need to. So, like, that's, like, why I feel like
People are self-conscious.
Yeah. But really, like, like, if someone just wants... What if someone just wants to fucking post something? Like, why can't they just do it?
Right, people can post whatever they want. It is
Like,
what it is. I post stupid shit all the time.
Exactly.
But you can tell.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say
understand.
something.
I understand, but there is those people that you see sometimes. You're just like, you're so thirsty. Like,
Yeah.
like you'll
I mean,
see,
for
you'll see
sure.
like you'll see like random people put up a post. Just like, oh yeah, the sky looks so blue, but it's like them in a bikini and there's
Yeah.
like their asses
It's
out.
like-
You're just like,
Oh, there's
Can't
a
even see
sky
the
in that
sky. Yeah.
picture?
you're like,
No,
what
the best
the
is the
fuck?
girls showing their butt, and they're like, new haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what I'm looking at? Not their
Like they
thong
put
that you
up
have
like
right
some-
now?
or shout out to, and then it's like a picture that from 5 years ago where they looked way better than they do right now. So like shout out to this time where
Like
I did
Throwback
this, and you're like,
Thursday.
yeah, exactly. You're just trying to like, this
You
is what I
posted
look
it 17
like.
times,
so,
Jessica, all right?
Yeah.
It's
We
so
get it.
Dude, I like don't even like Throwback Thursdays anymore. I look back and I'm like, damn, like my friends, I even text them like, you let me walk around like this? Like, fuck you guys. Like I had 0 eyebrows, like no hair. I'm like, I had the worst style. I was like, I wish you guys fucking said something.
I know. It's just so funny. Something
So
like people will
awful.
like put up an inspirational quote, and then all of a sudden it's like them, and their nipples are out. You're just like,
It's like your shirt's see-through.
hello.
Hello.
I'm guilty.
Oh, I heard.
Been
I'm
there.
guilty.
Butt pics all day.
Butt pics all day. I mean,
Yeah, whatever.
what can you
It's
do?
been there.
Number 2?
Yes.
We're up to, I think.
Number
What the fuck? I keep
my
forgetting
associate number 2.
Okay, so Evan, this is 100% towards you. People who hate Game of Thrones, who have never seen Game of Thrones. That literally irks my soul. And that's all I gotta say about it.
There's tons of people shouting right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. All 7 of them.
My heart is screaming right now.
Oh, is it? I want to hear.
Yeah.
Please
That
share,
show
Bert, 'cause
Let it out. Open
You-
it up.
Terrible.
we are no longer friends.
You're driving
Every
me home,
single
right?
fucking
You're-
thing.
you're
No,
driving-
you're taking the fucking Uber home.
That's gonna be a 40-minute ride
God
home of just like.
Damn it! What is happening?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything that I said. Every single thing that I said. This is my
Get out, Night King.
No. All right. I want to clarify the whole sentence. If you've watched it, if you've given it a chance, and
I
you
gave
don't,
it a full season. I gave it a full season.
Let her speak
you
her-
didn't
Shut-
like it after
Hey,
the first
Bert,
season.
Bert, let's give her her piece and then we'll figure it out.
I could kill you. This is my thing. Like, if you give it a chance and you don't like it, fine, whatever. Like, it is what it is, because that is your opinion. That is, you are able to have your opinion about something. Okay, got it. But if you constantly just hate on this show and you never fucking watched it, you
I think
can't
this is-
say that you hate it.
I think this is a directed conversation, Evan.
I'm just a
it
bitch.
is.
Yeah.
It is, and he doesn't even get it.
No, he gets it.
So here's my thing. I absolutely believe that is a great show.
It truly is.
I have no problem. There's no way this many people could say it's a great show.
I've listened to these podcasts like multiple times, and you fucking talk about it, and I'm like, I want to jump through there and just.
But here's the thing.
Give you one.
Here's the thing. I'm simply never gonna watch it.
Okay, that is fine. If you never want to watch it, then don't fucking have an opinion about it. You
Well-
cannot have an opinion about something
I
that you've
don't
never
like-
watched.
Here's the thing. I hate when too many. Now it's the fans
Oh,
of the
okay.
game. Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. Easy
Oh,
now.
you hear that? Oh, okay. That's where you
I
knew
know
you were-
where this is
If you're in
going.
a relationship, you know you're fucked up already, right there. Okay, keep talking. You
Yeah,
all,
I just felt like
she already
I
has
just
the
felt like Steph was
rebuttal
my
right
girlfriend
now.
for a second. Go ahead. I was like, well,
you already had that.
I lost.
Yeah,
I already lost.
She has
so
the rebuttal already on the first 2 words.
I
I'm not
do.
even gonna listen
I
to
do,
you
I
say.
already
I already
know.
have an answer.
I do.
I'm saying I hate when people push shit on me.
Mm-hmm.
So the more and more you push it on me, the more and more I'm never going to watch or listen to it.
So that is literally everything in the fucking media right now, right? That's like,
Sure.
all right, Kawhi Leonard, fucking LeBron James. That's
I had to stop my video because they didn't hear that.
that was the greatest thing
Oh.
to ever happen.
I was gonna take a sip of my drink. Thank God. Dude.
Yeah, that was. Really
We're gonna get new
good.
equipment
But
in
here's
there.
the thing, like I've known
Spit all
Kawhi's
over
been
it.
so good forever.
But like,
Just because he's in the
regard, like,
finals, he's already won a championship. I seen him beat the Heat.
I-
I know he's good.
I get that, but like that's the thing. Like Game of Thrones has been around for fucking 10 years. It's been around for 10 years.
No,
It
I- hey,
sucked
for-
for 9 of them.
You don't even know because
I watched the full
you
season.
watched one season.
But you can't hate on me because I gave
don't,
it a chance.
And I don't.
That counts. That
That
counts.
counts.
I
I'm
don't.
in.
No, I don't. I don't hate you because you did give it a chance. I'm actually surprised that you didn't like it after the first season. I love the first season.
I need a show that where I get done an episode and I'm like, damn, I gotta watch the next one. And
And
that
you didn't get
that
that
show
That's
was
only
like
happened a couple times to me. True
that sh-
Blood.
that show was just
Boardwalk
like
See, I
Empire.
loved True Blood. Loved Boardwalk
I just-
Empire. Like
it
I
Why
wasn't-
they hate us? I can't wait to watch the next one.
when they
I just can't.
The night of.
It's close. Just let him go.
it's close.
But I'm
yeah,
saying,
like
I'm not downting that. I understand if this many people like Game of Thrones. I know it's
I
good.
just feel like if you
Breaking,
watched
I'm
it-
never watching Breaking Bad or
I've
Game
never
of Thrones.
watched Breaking Bad either, but I will.
when
I
there's
would
10
honestly
seasons
give
ahead
it
of
a
me,
chance.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but like, see, I mean, I don't know about
See,
you.
I
I don't
like
have
that.
a life, so like,
I-
I'll watch this shit. On my
I like
spare
binge
time.
got too many
watching.
video
I'm a
games
big
to play.
binge watcher, but like that's
I love that's like my hobby. is
that's what I'm
binge
saying. Like
watching.
that should be a show where I'm like, oh, I can watch this for fucking.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, like whatever.
I hate that.
At least you
I
gave
hate
it a
old
shot.
Error.
That's fine with
I
me.
hate that shit.
But like you've never even watched.
How much
it.
shit have I talked about Game of Thrones on this
It's
podcast?
been a lot. I remember, like, as soon as this came up today, I was like, "Oh, this is for Evan." I swear to God.
I mean, if I did,
I got
I'm-
one for you too, but it's not that.
I
But yeah,
apologize.
So that's just my one
I
thing.
apologize to the Game of Thrones fans. I'm just saying I'm never gonna watch it.
I mean, but like I
The
said,
Dragon Queen can suck my tiny balls, and then we'll take
you
it from there.
wish she would. But
I
this is
wish
my thing.
anybody
it's
would.
probably with like, it's probably with like any show, but like it for me specifically Game of Thrones because it's like one of my favorites, and obviously I know everybody loves to hate it so much. So I'm like, dude, if you've
Here's
never
the thing,
watched
people
it,
say that,
like,
like,
shut
people-
the fuck up.
People are like, oh, everyone loves to hate Game of Thrones. I'm pretty sure more than like half the world watches Game of Thrones. So like, people don't love
Yeah,
to
but-
hate it.
but this
more,
is the thing.
Everybody likes
We hear
Game of
more.
Thrones.
We hear more about the people who don't like.
It's the
you
same
know how
thing.
many times it's
people,
like, oh,
more people
am I
like
the
it.
only
You-
person
people,
who doesn't watch it?
It's the same thing. Like I listen to a lot of podcasts where there's stand-up comedians. Like everybody in the room's laughing, and you see that one.
laughing.
You see everybody in the room's
I'm
laughing.
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 And then there's that one person who's not laughing, and that's all you focus on.
Yeah, for sure. I get
More
it.
people like Game of Thrones than don't.
Yeah, that's my
So
number
leave me the fuck alone.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ryan.
Bert.
Number
Oh,
2.
Bert, I keep thinking
Bert's here
you're-
too.
Number 2.
Bert's here too.
I'm
Remember,
I keep
excluded
thinking
because me and her been beefing ever since we started talking.
remember Bert's here too.
She's like, you're fucking done.
Because
Turn off this mic.
every one of my top fives, he's like, yep, that's me.
All right. I can't stand people who hate on summer. Like that it's too hot.
Oh, God.
Is it October yet? Your best friend's guilty as fuck.
Well, no,
for
I
that.
love.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna say
Paige.
I love October too.
No, I do, but
Everybody
do
loves
you
autumn.
like it's fucking when it's cold? Nah.
No,
I like when it's 80 degrees and sunny and I'm sweating my
But I
dick
don't
off.
hate
I'm cool.
summer.
I don't hate
And
the
we
summer,
actually-
but I will take
I will take the fall
all
over
right,
summer.
that's what I'm saying.
Every
October's
time.
cool. I'm down with that.
Every time.
the cold. Doesn't bother
But-
me. I just don't hate on the summer.
When people are like, "Oh my god, it's so hot!" Like, bitch, you were just crying and it was fucking 2 below.
And
last week.
we actually were just talking about the sun being up
Yeah,
at 8.
That's
like
nice.
it was.
and it's so nice.
We were
I
at our
love
break
shorts
and the
and a
sun
cut
was still
off,
up.
but I also like wearing a hoodie and shit too. Like
Same.
I'm fine.
Fucking love hoodies.
I like the change of seasons. I like
Same.
the change of seasons.
I can't stand winter.
That's
fine.
actually one of the
We're in the
with you.
wrong place
I'm with
main
you.
because we
arguments
have
that
2
I
months.
have.
Of
Oh,
nice
I know.
weather.
It's fucking annoying. That's why I go West Coast. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that sounds great and all, but then aren't you going to be bored?
Nah.
That's like the one. That's the one fight
Bro's
that
gonna be
me and
fucking
Mike
longboarding
had.
down fucking the
It's
boulevard.
Like he wants hot.
I'll
all
kick
the
your
time.
ass
I'm
all
like,
up and down the
I
San
boulevard.
Diego, dude,
I need
San
the
Diego,
change.
dude, I will fucking sit my
San Diego's
ass.
awesome.
Yeah,
I love
we talk
San Diego.
Gaslamp District. When
Go.
I can
Go.
yo
Awesome.
all day.
Why
you
haven't
wear
you gone?
shorts and
Now.
I have.
Go
I
now.
went
Get
last
out.
fucking.
No.
Remember we had this
Get out.
conversation where
But
we're gonna
there's
go.
still some
No, I
type
mean,
of change
go.
in weather. You still
I
get
don't got the
that.
balls enough.
You still get that. What?
I
You
don't got
don't-
the balls enough to leave.
Oh, you don't have. I thought you said I don't get the balls enough. I was like, what'd you just say?
Hold up.
Val's vagina.
You did say that, didn't you?
I said I don't have the balls
I thought
enough
you
to
said,
leave.
I don't get the balls
No.
enough. I was
I
like,
don't
all
have
right.
the balls enough to
Suit
like just
yourself.
pick up and go. It's something I've always said I wanted to
Yeah.
do.
Well,
what he
I've
said.
talked to you about it.
Yeah, numerous times. Especially when I got there. Like,
Well, yeah.
This is a drunk convo. Nobody ever once going to do it. Nobody pulls the trigger.
Yeah, you never know.
Everyone's like, oh my God.
all right, well, look, I hate December. I hate February.
Hey. Don't
You love January though.
Why do you like
It's a
January?
great
though?
month.
I'm skipping around.
My man don't
gonna
know
get
his.
there.
My man don't know his months.
I'm gonna get there.
My man don't know his months.
I hate the
Um,
cold, but I can't. Like, I don't bitch about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Like all year
Right.
round, people are like, "It's so fucking hot."
I
don't
bitch
complain.
internally about the cold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
fuck,
Yeah.
cold, fucking.
But I'm saying, like, I prefer. Obviously, I prefer to hang out on my. Like, me and Chelsea have dinner on the deck. It's nice breeze when it's out
Yeah.
there. It's, obviously, it's nice when it stays light out to 8:30 at
Fuck
night.
yeah.
But like when it's cold, and it is what it is. This is where we lived. My ancestors settled here. I ain't going anywhere.
all right, well, look,
My number two.
summertime.
My number two is Mondays, and here's why. Yeah, I know what you guys
That's
are
a good
all
one. I like
probably
that.
all thinking.
No,
You're all
I'm
probably
agreeing
all
with
like,
you.
I fucking hate Mondays.
No, I agree with you 100%.
You're an industry
don't-
person. That's why you don't hate
I
Mondays.
know.
Right. then
She's smashed on Mondays.
100%.
Well, I
And
suffer
that's-
from the Sunday scary. So go ahead.
well, that's that reason that you don't hate Mondays is why I hate people that hate Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't hate Mondays, you hate going back to work.
It's whatever
You
the
hate your
next day
job.
is.
So if you
tomato.
no, but I'm saying that it builds into that whole.
Yeah, like
Oh, I
your
hate
Mondays,
Mondays.
my Tuesday.
My fucking Mondays. Oh,
You're not saying. You're not fucking saying anything.
Freestyle.
God damn it.
Freestyling.
You can't fucking make. You can't make a point if you're not saying anything.
No,
he
you
was
guys get
so
what I'm saying,
ready
right?
to make a point.
I feel like you had something to say.
and just rather mock
didn't
everybody
work.
talking shit
No,
about
I'll show him.
No.
You guys get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
But I do. I get
No,
what
but it's you hate the situation that's going to happen on that Monday.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
hate
back to work.
Mondays. Get a better job, get something that you like a little bit better, and then you'll probably not hate Mondays as much. It's not as fun as being off. Obviously, no one would. Most people, I should
Would
say,
rather.
would rather be able to do whatever the fuck they
Mm-hmm.
wanted, as opposed to going into their office or going into onto the truck or whatever they have to do.
Just smoke my tooth.
But if you're in a situation that you like, you probably won't hate Mondays as much.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You gotta love your job. That's basically what you're getting.
Well,
at.
no,
If you
'cause
love your job, you'll never work a
Work
day in your life.
I don't know if anyone actually ever loves their job.
You can do
entirely.
anything in the world, and eventually you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could be a stand-up comedian. I don't like traveling, so it's gonna suck, or you're
Just
gonna be away
like-
from your family, and it's
well,
gonna
they're the
suck.
most miserable
Yeah.
people in the world.
Just like your Monday,
Somebody, like, being
is
an
my
actor.
Tuesday.
They're the most
It might
depressed
be
people in the
that
world.
person's
How about being
Saturday.
an actor? Oh, I'm in movies making millions, but like you're on set for 18 hours a day. People
Yeah,
put makeup
for
on.
like,
Like
fucking
everything has its
10
faults.
months. Like,
Right.
I mean, being a
The
professional
only
athlete's
way,
awesome
no,
until
ready? The
you
only
blow
way
out
you
your
love your
Achilles
life
in the
is if you're
championship.
just famous just because you're famous.
like Kim
one of the-
Kardashian.
Like Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian, yeah.
Kylie Jenner.
Where you're making money just because of who you are. Oh, you got to show up to this bar and show face for
Everyone's
a
like,
little
"Oh, Kylie
All
Jenner's the first self-made
young-
billionaire."
yeah.
I'm like, "Are you sure about that?" Because
Yeah.
Her family
if
put her
I was
there.
to come up with lip gloss, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
And no hate, good for her. She did her thing.
That's what I'm saying. They are famous just because they're not funny. They're not an
not-
actor. They're
well,
not.
they're-
They are
they're
a
hot.
public
It's because
figure.
Kim was sucking that panther tail that fucking Ray J had.
Yeah, well, they all had. Don't they all have like sex
Yeah,
tapes?
I don't know. I'd
no,
watch
I
them
don't know
if they
about
did.
sex tapes. So would I.
But they're all known.
But they're all. I mean, they all
known
bang
for
black
something.
people. If that's what you mean.
I wasn't going.
I mean, the
there,
mom banged OJ, and then OJ cut off two
Wait,
people's heads.
what?
What?
Is that a real thing? Kris Jenner?
Chloe's OJ's baby.
Wait, this is a fucking lie.
Are you
It's a
kidding me?
conspiracy theory.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like,
No,
is
it's
this
a real thing.
Because that's
Chris
crazy.
banged OJ. That's 1,000% true.
How do you know that? I have never heard of that before in my life.
Do you do any research on the
Yeah.
kid?
Oh, hold on. Actually,
Oh, did he just message you that?
Oh shit!
yeah, you just
Who's
sent me.
that?
Nice.
Oh, shit.
My buddy Dego did the podcast garage
Oh,
flag.
I know Dago.
Nice.
I
That's
know
good.
Yeah,
Dago.
that's right.
Awesome.
Your number 2, Ev.
Anyway, Chris banged OJ.
That's crazy.
And
I
then
didn't
OJ
know
cut
that.
off two people's heads. My number
I did not
two
know that.
It's actually the 25th anniversary today of OJ killing them.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Shout out to OJ. My number 2 is
He's on the podcast next week.
people who hate reality TV. Now listen,
I am
Rise one of
so
them.
with you.
now
I fucking love it.
if you don't, it just consumes us. Everything is reality TV when it comes to TV.
Anything.
But here's the thing. Chelsea definitely has an influence because like you have to agree on shows to watch and shit. Like it is what it is. People watch each other, but like she likes a lot of reality TV. The Hills are coming back on. She's super excited. I'll never watch it. I don't like. I hate Jake Kettler.
Yeah,
I don't
The
like
Hills
Cavallari
either.
and shit. But like I like the Real Housewives. The Challenge is
like that.
literally my
The
favorite
Challenge
show.
is
my favorite
shit.
show. I love Vanderpump. I love that shit. But like that's all Teen Mom. We watch that. Like it's my like that's all the TV. Obviously, it's not 100% real, but like
It's entertaining.
people
as
hate on it
fuck.
because like it's the same thing as like it's the categories like the Kardashians. Like oh they're just doing shit to be. Yeah, it's all everything's fake. Like
Everything you
keep
watch
checking your
is
watch.
fake.
You gotta go or
Pause.
something.
Paul,
No, I
didn't
keep
you try
getting-
out for Real World?
3 fucking times.
A new Real World's coming on.
3 fucking
They didn't
times.
So how's the process of the Real World go through?
I
I would have loved to try out for
I
the,
got
not
to the
now, but like
finals.
before.
I swear to God, got to the finals the one time, but the other 2 times I just like never did. So pretty much, you send in an application. They pick your application, and then after the application, they have you come in for a open casting call. So you go in, and there's like fucking hundreds of people all day long, and then you're like talking to a bunch of people, and I was one of the people that they pulled aside and were like, "Yo, we want to talk to you some more, like." Whatever. So then they talked to us again, and then they pulled another few people aside, which I was one of them. And then they have you answer like this booklet, like literally a fucking booklet of questions. And then they're like, okay, like go home. We'll be in contact, like whatever. So the next step I think was the video. So then I sent in the video. Then the next step was I had to go meet with them and do like a video, I met with the producers and like they recorded our interview with each other, and they like ask you a bunch of questions, and it was like in some fucking weird suite. It was actually kind of fucking sketchy if you think
Creepy?
about it. Yeah, a
Like
little
it was
bit.
like back room.
And they're like
couching
doing
couch.
like so after they
When
like
the dude has a
Casting.
hernia and he starts fucking the girls.
Yes. After they
The
ask you
outie
all the
belly button
questions,
starts fucking the
they're
chicks.
like, "Can you stand up, turn around, like, and do a little dance for us?" I'm like, "Okay."
Nuh-uh.
I swear to God. And then they were like, "All right, like the final step is go in LA, and then you'd either be picked or not." And then I ended up just like not getting picked. And you know what season it was? It was with Tony. I was like in the
like Tony.
final. I know that's the season I would have been on
Where
if
were they
I
at?
got picked. I forget. But I just know
It might
was,
have been San
It
Diego
was
again.
skeletons. I just remember it being skeletons.
Oh,
because-
skeletons would have been horrible. They bring back the X and shit.
Yeah, well, because the
Corey
reason
was on that one.
the reason why they told me I didn't get selected is because at that
no
time
X?
I had nothing. I had nothing going on for me
I
as
would've
far
got
as
picked.
I would have
skeletons.
wrote down write my name down. I would
Well,
have definitely
they don't.
came on.
My
but
gay
see, that's the
lover,
thing.
Bert.
They don't
Definitely
tell
would've
you.
came on for
They
me.
don't
What if
tell
me and
you
Bert
the
just had a
team.
fake wrestling match? My gay lover shows up. Me and Bert are just wrestling
But
on
that's
TV.
the thing. Like they don't
And the
tell
next thing
you
you know,
what
we're on
their
the challenge,
theme is.
and we're rivals, but we actually kill it and fucking win the championship. I hate Bert's guts, but really we've been best friends forever, and also
But
we're
they
running
don't
up the
tell you
mountain like, fuck
nothing.
Tony Bananas.
I would beat the piss off that dude.
Yeah.
Just kidding, he's
Unfortunately,
a
I didn't get
man.
in.
Well,
okay.
guys, hold on.
Max is
Get back
amazing.
to your, like, why you hate people that
Oh,
hate
just because
reality
like people
TV.
hate it because they think it's like real. Like, oh, these people are poisoning the world. It's just entertainment. I'm here watching entertainment. There's no
Yeah, it's the
difference.
fucking
There's no
best.
difference from fucking the Real Housewives of New Jersey entertaining me, and then a dragon and fucking Jon Snow entertaining me. Whatever entertains me before I go to bed is
That's
entertaining.
actually a
It's
dragon
fine.
fucking Jon Snow.
There
That's
you
what
go.
he meant.
Now we're talking.
Sure, whatever you want. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you want. Like, there's,
kidding.
it's another TV show.
That doesn't. So it's fine that you're entertained. Don't mean that I can't hate it.
That's the same for everything we have ever said.
Everything that we have said.
That's literally the same answer we can say for everything we ever said.
Yeah,
No,
like
I'm just saying
everything's
you're-
an
I'm just
opinion.
saying- he said
It's
country
all
music.
opinion.
He's like, oh, I love country music. I hate it. That doesn't mean anything.
I'm just saying you're
Yeah.
you're wrong. Number 1, Steph.
All right, so this is going to be a little corny, but
All right, good. I'll leave then.
whatever.
That'll do
so
it for me.
Well, no, because this it coincides with like what you guys are doing right now. I hate.
How everyone has a podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Hold on, real quick. Time out. What's your what's the website?
Mancavecomplex.com.
All right, you can get.
Okay, so I hate on. I don't hate on, but I hate when people hate on other people for doing something that's like out of the ordinary for themselves. So like. For example, like you guys doing a podcast, like what? Like remember we had this conversation like the last time
with you and Maria.
Yeah, like when I was modeling back like a couple years ago, like people were hating me for that. So like I cannot stand, and this is why it's my number one. It's because like people are like doing something for themselves, like whether it's fucking dumb to you or outrageous to you, like this is something that they want or they've dreamed of.
I love this.
Or they like whatever the case may be, like, and you guys are hating on them for that. Like, it is the most outrageous thing in my head.
When people are scared to do something, or like they're
and
jealous
they're putting
of you,
themselves out there, like.
But I'm saying like they have no like, oh, your podcast sucks. Oh, you're not as hot as to be a model. Like you can't.
Yeah, it's like
It's none of your fucking business.
Who the fuck are you?
Right.
Like so that
Michael Jordan never went on
kills
YouTube
me.
and said, "Oh, you stink." Like you don't comment on people's videos and say you suck. No, who doesn't do that? Winners. Not saying that we don't. I'm just saying like not that we're winners because we don't do. But like, who cares? It's not
Yeah.
your fucking problem. If you don't like the podcast, if you don't like my modeling, if you
you
don't, like,
literally just
don't
be a part of it.
don't be a part of it.
That's
That's that simple.
I like that one because we talked about this.
Yeah, it's like and that's like I said, it's kind of corny.
And I'm
but
sure
it's
we'll
kinda
talk about this a lot
it's
more off air.
It's my number one because it's actually kind of sad how often it happens, and it's the people that are the closest to you.
People just
because people love to hate,
I was literally
People
just
love to
saying
hate.
people
Absolutely.
love to hate.
And
Doesn't matter what you're
it
doing.
fucking drives me nuts.
especially if they can do it behind a wall,
Yeah.
like online.
Yeah, 100%.
Where, like,
It's like,
you don't
oh,
even
you're
know
doing
who this-
something that's like not in the norm. Let me make fun
Joe,
of you.
Joe from Montana said that the
Nah,
podcast.
it's
sucks.
You
not
think
the-
you're
it's not the
funny?
dude- It's not the dude Joe from Montana. It's the dude that's sitting in the neighborhood
Yeah.
bar like we
Yeah.
were doing.
Right,
when we
It's
were
like,
right.
oh, that's
18
weird. You
going,
bought me
"Oh,
drink
yeah,
2
this is
weeks
the-
ago.
yeah,
His
this is
name
the
is
Now
Joe.
you're making fun
Hey,
of
you
me.
believe
Oh, yeah.
fucking Ev thinks he's funny enough to have a podcast? He's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you.
But at the
That-
same time, you're going,
that's
yo,
my number
thanks
one.
for the view, bud.
Yeah,
Thanks for the view. That's all I needed you to do.
Yep.
Thanks.
that's why Stephen A. Smith is popular because people hate him. But guess
Skip
what they're gonna
Bayless,
do?
yep.
They're gonna keep sharing his
Yeah,
videos.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
awful.
still every single time you
So-
click my video or my link, thanks.
But
Yeah.
they'll go on Skip Bayless's account or whoever. Kim Kardashian, the same thing. You're a bad example for your daughter. You're stupid fake ass.
Dude, Kim's killing it.
For sure.
She's been killing it. What are you talking about?
they just rake money, dude. They don't do anything.
For sure.
Hey, good for them.
I mean, she's supposed to be a lawyer, so
They
good for her.
cash, dude.
But yeah, so that's my number one.
Number one, Bert.
All right, so my number one is people who hate dogs, but pit bulls specific.
That's a good one.
You know how many
Because
times I've been walking my? All right. So this Wildwood has a dog beach right on Sam's. Like what is that? 26th Street.
26.
26th
Yeah.
Street. There's a dog beach right there. They opened. I brought Sammy down there when she was a puppy, like no bigger than like your laptop, like really small. I had someone walk up and go, "Oh, I like your dog, like blah blah blah, like she's pretty." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." They're like, "What is it?" I'm like, American Pit Bull," and they're like, "Oh," and you shy away. Why?
Yeah. Because
Why?
they're fucking racist towards
Why?
people.
Yeah, pretty much. You might as well be like, oh, it's a
It
black
is.
guy.
Yeah.
It
Like,
really,
people get all
it's that
I
way.
get- sorry, black guy
get
out of jail.
that they have a
What?
reputation. I 100% get it.
It's awful.
But everybody has a reputation. Like,
Right.
like you
And
said,
they get it from
a
the
black
owner.
person
Might as
has
well
a
be a black guy.
reputation.
Oh, it's a
white
rich,
person
snobby white
has a
person,
reputation.
yeah.
we
Exactly.
all have reputations sitting here at this
But
table.
when I'm walking my
Not
dog-
That's
reputation.
and-
What's the word? Not reputation. Preconceived like notions, but like what's the word? Like
stereotype.
Yeah, stereotypes.
So like, the one thing I really can't stand is like when I'm walking my dog and you cross the street.
So
Yeah,
so
that's
here's
annoying.
you
here's
do that. Or people have done that with you and Bear.
yeah.
Well, that also
so I
depends
have
on your dog's behavior.
that's what I was gonna say. So I have a German Shepherd,
you know.
and
Because you're Nazi.
I like to be aware of. I don't want to put somebody in a situation where they need to cross the street.
So an owner,
Yeah.
a smart owner, what I do is if I'm reading your body language, I'll move.
right.
But that sucks that like you have to think that way.
Well, you don't.
Well,
you have to
there's
think
a-
that way solely because God forbid something happens, you are in the wrong.
No, I
Not-
totally
and not
get
only
that.
and not only
but-
that, there's a difference between people that hate pit bulls or German shepherds or Rottweilers or whatever,
I love Rottweilers.
and people that are afraid of them.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to put you in a situation because you're scared of big dogs because you had a bad experience when you were 6 years old and
Yeah.
got bit by a fucking Rottweiler, the neighbor, they weren't paying attention or whatever. Like, I don't want to put you in that situation.
I've seen the movie Cujo.
Right.
I've actually
But-
never seen that movie.
But compared to the
wanna
people
watch
that don't have fears of them, but they're just like, that dog is probably a fucking piece
they
of shit
just
dog.
heard,
Yeah,
and you're
they
like,
heard
what-
some obscene
why-
story.
My
or-
dog-
That dog
won't-
would be a piece of shit if I was a piece of shit. So what are you saying about me now?
Yeah.
Like
I would have had to bring my dog up that way.
Everything is based off the owner. Like, all right, so we rescued my first dog, Maggie, which was a nutcase. She was a ball of fucking energy. I mean, Eva has been
Oh,
around
she's
her.
the best word.
Best dog ever. We adopted a dog who was put in a fighting ring and was beating the shit out in someone's backyard. No, Pence.
Oh, who was
And-
I thinking of? Duke.
The dude was in a fighting ring, but it was the nicest dog ever.
Right.
My dog, Sammy, I adopted her out of a barbershop window. But they all grew up within my
Didn't Bud hit
family.
you up for that dog?
Yeah, Bud called me while he was getting a haircut, and I came down and bought it off a fucking asshole. And because they were like trying to charge like crazy money for her. I was like, dude, just give me the dog.
Just
And
give me the fucking dog.
Just give me the fucking dog. Like she's literally sitting in a fucking window with no water or nothing. Like just give me
Right.
the dog. But it's all about how the owner is. Like like how
That's
you
how
said,
parents
like,
are
you're
with
not
kids.
gonna put Bear in that situation or that person in that
Right.
situation. Like I get like you're scared of a pit bull. I agree with 100%. Like you are cautious, but you ain't gotta act like I'm walking a T-Rex.
Right. And some
Exactly.
people have
No,
had
I
bad
agree.
experiences, and I don't want
Yeah,
them to.
exactly. So that's where a smart owner goes, all right, I see a couple kids. Like, if I'm walking, I see a bunch of kids on the corner. I know she's going to be good, but God forbid one of these kids do, like, a weird-ass, like, jerk or something, like,
Right.
to
Dog goes,
set her
"Ah."
off. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
She's good. Like, all right, so I was sitting at the park yesterday, and all these kids started coming in. I let her in a tennis court where there's only one entrance so that I
Right,
can
it's
watch the
caged
entrance.
in,
I can
whatever.
let her go, and she runs. All of a sudden, these kids are playing like manhunt or something. Two of them are hopping the fence. So I call her over. She sits between my legs, and I hold her collar. I
Right.
know she won't do nothing, but God forbid one of these kids come running at her, and she chases them,
Right.
and then all of a sudden it's a pit bull chasing a kid.
Right.
When she's just trying to have fun. That's all she's trying to do.
Right.
But it's everybody's. I don't know. I just can't stand when the stereotypical bullshit like,
Pit bull,
oh, you
yeah.
got a pit bull, like, yo, put her on a leash. Like, what do you mean? My dog will literally lick you. As
I'm
soon as
not
you walk
Mike
up to
Vick
her.
fucking fighting dogs.
And what
here.
makes it worse is the people that have fucking chihuahuas.
Who will rip your legs apart? if you
That
get close to
dog,
'em.
that dog is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, a big
Like
asshole.
coming to the end of the leash, jumping up and down. They're like, "Oh, stop it! Come on!"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, sorry about my dog." And you're like, "If my dog did that, you'd be calling the fucking cops right now."
Yeah.
Take care of your fucking dog. Just
Yep.
because I can punt it across the
I
street
love
doesn't make it okay that you
The
don't
little
train
dog
your
thing
fucking
that you're
dog.
bringing up is perfect. I love when I'm walking my big bad pit bull, and there's this little shit and I'm like smart owner walking away and walking by them, and they're like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," and my dog's like, all right, yeah, okay.
Right, and that
Yeah,
and it's
he's
on
the
the
big
end.
bad pit bull, but
it's
this
on the end of the
thing's about
fucking
to
leash,
rip
and
your
the guy's
fucking leash off, yeah.
the guy's pulling it back, and it's
Yeah.
fucking jumping up, and they're like, oh yeah, make sure.
It,
They're like,
it's
make sure
99% of the time little dogs are trying to act like a big guy.
make sure your dog's fine with my dog being over
Yeah.
here. And I was like, well, train your dog a little bit because it's being a fuck. If my dog was doing that, you would call the cops.
Exactly, 100%. So pit bulls.
There
I
you
hate
go.
when people hate on the breed.
My number one is a direct shot at my co-host over here. When people say that they hate something as delicious as a dessert,
Wait.
because
Explain.
I was gonna say this. Explain the dessert.
here's the thing, you don't hate desserts. You might not like a cookie, you might not like a red velvet cake, something specific. No, I'm with you. But maybe
Oh,
you don't
melt.
like something specific. But you like desserts.
Yeah.
Don't take the whole category in.
So what does
I
Ev not
agree.
like that he's directed towards?
Go ahead.
The only thing I like is ice cream. Everything else is trash.
Well, see, I'll back you up on this because I'm very plain Jane when it comes to desserts. I like vanilla, chocolate, or cookies and cream, and that's like anything. Like even with cake.
I hate that people can't help themselves. Have some
Right.
fucking self-control,
Right.
you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
People,
know
this Mr.
and I know
Salty was
that's
out front earlier, and you were like, I was like, I'm trying to fight, not going to get it. You're like, yeah, go get it. What do you mean? I'm trying to.
See,
I'm
that's
trying
you.
to
I'm
fight
gonna see if you'd
myself.
break. I just want to see if you'd break.
And I know that's how you feel, and it's more of a
Right.
joke, but like to take a broad category like that
Yeah.
and be like, nah, fuck it all.
But that's still
Like,
like
I understand,
all
like,
that
fight
basic
yourself.
shit. is
Hating
still
dessert is way more extreme than hating vegetables. I like vegetables more than dessert. I get it. It doesn't make sense.
I don't like cake.
Fucking worst.
I don't
I
like cake.
love.
No, I
I mean,
love-
I
And
like
that's what I'm
cake, but I
saying, so
don't.
you can-
I don't.
I
prefer
love. I love.
You
Sweets.
can have a
So do I.
specific
I'm a
thing
huge candy
that you
sweet.
don't
Yeah, everything
like.
that.
You know, Kit Kats are my favorite.
Did you catch what I was getting at on that?
Dude, I fucking knew it as soon as you said
I
it.
wanted to get the clip, but I didn't want to take the time
Yeah,
to like
no.
sift through that.
I
whole
knew
episode.
exactly what you were talking about. Kit Kats are.
They were, the last time they were on, she was like, "You know what? You know what I love?"
You guys were having like a serious conversation.
She was like, "This Kit Kat." She's like smashing it down her fucking throat.
And I just
Licking
I
her
fucking,
fingers
I
and
fucking
shit.
love
Like,
Kit
fuck.
Kats, man. I don't know.
Licking
Yeah,
the
but that's-
wrapper.
Technically a dessert.
But I love
Yes, it is.
chocolate. I love
I
Yeah,
love
chocolate. See, that's like I like chocolate.
Nestle Crunch.
Oh,
Bunch
yeah.
of Crunch at the movie theater.
Bunch of
Forget
Crunch. Oh
about
god,
it.
dude. Fucking
Episode.
whole
The first
box.
episode with Dan when he was. We were all blindfolded feeding each other candy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a good
And
episode.
then he dipped.
I
I wish
like
I
that.
was here. I
Remember
wish
he
I was
dipped.
here.
Remember
for
he
that.
dipped his
That's
dick
okay.
in sugar and I sucked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was funny.
Ugh.
It's funny. It's a big
I
hat.
like that one.
My number one.
I have number one.
My number one is that when I. All right. I hate when people come up to me and start hating on my friends. What is wrong with you? So you're gonna come up to me and start talking shit about my friend to me, thinking that I'm gonna agree with you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump on the bandwagon.
What is wrong with you?
You just asked for a death sentence.
And it's not like I'm gonna sit there and ream them out, but like people are like, yo, oh, I had a good time last night, but ride last night, right? Can you agree? Like, you know, he was being. I was like, you're coming to me, talking about my
Well, what if
best
it's
friend.
friends on friends and it's good?
It really depends.
To an extent.
Well, yeah, friends on friends is one thing. Like friend on friend
We
crime.
did it.
It's
Uh-oh.
someone's at my front door. But I'm saying like,
He's dodging the
It-
question.
it's
We did it.
It's situational, I guess.
Yeah.
Either way.
it's
I
the
love
queen.
how we're all looking.
It's
at
the queen.
Oh, I thought you were. I was like,
But
oh,
I'm
is
saying,
it
but I'm
really
saying like
happening?
when people come up to you and like Chelsea, my number one is when people hate on your friends. Our top 5 tonight is people that hate on things that you hate. Anyway, it'll take me a little bit to explain, but I'm saying like, so
Check out the
people-
episode.
So people are like, oh yeah, and you know, Mike Burke this. I'm just like, you realize I've known him since
Yeah.
he came out of his mom's vagina, right? Like, so no matter what you say, it means nothing to me. Like,
Yeah.
do not hate on my friends to me. I can hate on my friends. You cannot hate on my friends.
Right.
I can hate
then
on-
that scratches what we were getting at.
Same.
Right.
Same with family too. I feel like.
You know what? I have a weird feel. Okay, yeah.
I guess it depends on your situation with your family because it's
You know what? Because sometimes people think family. They're like, oh well, it's family. Then it's family. Well, sometimes you're closer than friends than you are to family.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
right. That's what I'm saying. It depends
I mean,
on the
my
situation.
immediate family,
Yeah.
obviously, but like, there's family and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's
people,
what I meant.
But I'm saying like,
immediate.
I'm a lot closer. Like, family's not just blood. Like, I have friends that are so close to me that like, they're way. People are like, oh well, they're blood. They don't mean shit to me because I
Yeah.
see him every day. I see him every day. I told him things that them people will never even fucking
Yeah.
know about me ever in my fucking life. Like,
Right.
I like that one.
Yeah.
don't talk shit about my friends
It's a
to me
good one.
unless you're my friend.
Caveat. Run through your top
Oh
five.
yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me just. All right, so I'm going through 5 to 1.
Yeah.
No,
do
no,
your- do
no,
your
no,
whole-
no, 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 no. I
not
was
you.
listening to the conversation they were having.
Okay. I was like, am I?
She was like, "What?
What
the
did
fuck
I
did I do?"
What did I do?
I know we've been beefing the whole episode.
I know,
before.
like, damn. We have been beefing. All right, so my top 5 is people who hate on condiments, specifically mayonnaise, blue cheese, and ketchup. People who hate on certain foods, specifically onions and sushi.
So this is all Bert.
Yeah, you
Basically,
should,
just
you should
Literally
just talk to me.
fucking hate
number
Bert.
five. Number 5 is Bert.
Number
4 is
3,
Bert.
people who hate on Kanye. Number 4, people who hate on Game of Thrones and have never watched it. And then number 1, people hating on people doing things that may seem out of the norm for everybody else, and they're just like doing their own thing and they're hating them for it. That pisses me off.
Bert.
All right, so number 5 is water. People who hate on water.
That's also known as water.
Water.
Wata!
Country music, Wildwood, summertime, and dogs, but pit specific. Specific.
My number 5 is gossip and drama. My number 4 is light beer. My number 3 is top 40 music. My number 2 is Mondays. And my number 1, desserts.
My number 5 is president. Politics, like, just give me a fucking break. My number 4 is
God,
greatness.
that is so cool.
Stop hating on greatness. Like, just give it a fucking break. My number 3 is social media. I understand it sucks, but just doesn't mean you have to fucking... It's not the end of the world. If you don't want to follow somebody, don't follow somebody. My number 2 is reality TV. It's another form of entertainment, okay? You like dragons? I like fucking Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey. And my number 1 is...
Chelsea's like, yep, that's right.
I was waiting to see if she just said yeah.
I like Vanderpump Rules. And number 1, don't talk shit on my friends to me about my friends.
Hell yeah.
Because guess what? You ain't my friend. Like, that's it.
Lock
All
it down.
Knock it down. Guys, thanks for listening. ManCaveComplex.com.
Yep.
Get our gear.
Oh, I said net to him. That's what was funny.
Yeah, that's why.
Thanks for everybody. Steph, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me
Bert,
again.
Thanks for coming back. Nobody opened my fucking thing.
I didn't know if you wanted. I didn't know what you were doing. I'm sorry.
Coming on, guys. We're doing a garage reunion eventually. We'll never know.
Yes, please.
Other than that, thank you guys. Support us, follow us, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't tell your friends. It is what it is.
Do it.
Don't subscribe, describe.
My friends talking shit.
There it is.